Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
You're watching Samwelb experience.
Hey, what's up, sports fans? How's it going, hockey fans? Whoa, where did my voice go? Talk about you go to a game for one evening and have some fun, and the voice decides to go away. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to have a good time tonight. Battle of two Canadian teams, the Calgary Flames, who are up top in the standings in the Western Division against the Ottawa Senators, who are looking to do a little bit better. But hey, a nice all-Canadian matchup. So welcome in. Luna, how's it going? Ulysses, welcome in. That Pixel Sam is an image one will never forget many years. Well, welcome in. Duke, good to see you. Caleb, what's going on? Beverly, hello there. Lizard, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Jesse, Bradley, hope you are doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. If you have us on the big screen, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We will get your coverage going. Richard coming in. Perfect sports weekend. Leafs win, Titans win, St. Mirren and Liverpool win at football. Scotland beat the mighty Australia at rugby. Doesn't get any better. Richard, thank you for the super chat. Welcome in as well. Stick taps all around for our good friend Richard, and we appreciate it so very, very much. Now, today's a game I didn't think we'd be doing Calgary, Ottawa of all teams, but it's Monday Night Prime, and we have an obligation to bring the most content we can, the most hockey content, most Canadian content, and that's what we are doing, and it is going to be an absolute doozy tonight. Let's get to the lineups, because there's actually a lot that I want to talk about tonight. Hayden, what's going on? Welcome in. For the Flames, who are 12-6-3, they are going with Jonathan Huberdeau, Connor Zary, and Blake Coleman. We got Martin Prospel with Nazem Kadri. Kadri, the center of some conversations going on that we're going to talk about in just a little bit. Floyd, how's it going? Welcome in. They're going to be with Andrei Kuzmenko. Igor Sharnkovich going to be with Mikhail Backlund and Matt Coronado. Then we got Ryan Lomberg with Kevin Rooney and Justin Kirkland, the forwards for the Flames. On the D side, Kevin Ball with Rasmus Anderson, Mackenzie Weegar, Danil Mirmanov, and then Joel Hanley and Braden Pachal and Dustin Wolf. Oh, the Wolfman getting the start today. That was terrible. I don't know why I just did that. But Dustin Wolf getting the start. Now, if we go over to the Senators, Bradley, welcome in. Alan, welcome in. The Senators, we got Brady Tkachuk. We got Tim Stützle and Adam Gaudette. Claude Giroux with Josh Norris and Drake Batherson. Ridley Gregg with Shane Pinto and Nick Cousins in a big reunited game here. Nick Cousins and Ryan Lomberg going to get to play each other. It's been a little while. They were both Panthers previously. On the last line for the Sens, Michael Amadio with Zach Ossiachuk and David Perron. Then we're going with Jake Sanderson, Travis Harmonic, Thomas Shabbat, and Jacob Bernard Docker, Tyler Clavin, and Nick Jansen. Anton Forsberg getting the start in goal tonight. Clap for the Wolfman. So Anton Forsberg getting the start tonight. No Allmark. Luna, we will announce that on Wednesday. We're not going to announce it in advance, but we will announce it on Wednesday. And that's right, a big matchup on Wednesday. A battle for the top of our division, the Leafs and the Florida Panthers. That game is coming up on Wednesday. Those are the lineups for tonight. Now, how do these two goalkeepers compare? Well, the Wolfman, he's 8-2-1 with a 2.33 goals against and a 9.26 save percentage with a shutout. That's a pretty good line. If we take a look at Forsberg, 3-4, 2.76 and a 9.03, 2 shutouts. That's not too shabby either. So 2 good tendies going at it tonight. Now, if you haven't paid much attention to these two teams, this is how they stack up. On the power play, Calgary is 18th overall in the league. Ottawa is 5th. On the penalty kill, Calgary is 25th overall in the league. Ottawa is 14th. In the face-off circle, Calgary 30th in the league. Ottawa 13th. In the goalie categories, goals for, Flames are 23rd. Ottawa 15th. Goals against, Calgary is 8th. And Ottawa is 24th. So all in all, as a team, Ottawa actually stacks up much better than the Calgary Flames. However, the Flames have that better record in playing in the tough West. So we're going to have to see how this one comes out. It's going to be a very interesting one to see how these two teams come out against each other. In the last 10, the Flames are 6-2-2. They're riding a 4-game win streak right now, defeating Minnesota, New York Rangers, New York Islanders, and the Nashville Predators. They are looking to make it 5 in a row. The Senators, on the other hand, after beating Toronto and Boston, they have lost 5 in a row. They are 3-6-1 in their last 10. So the Senators trying to break a losing streak, trying to get back into that W column. Would like to sleep. How's it going? Welcome in. And I saw Luna, I saw your question. Yes, that is the plan as of right now. That is the plan. So this is how these two teams stack up. You know, on paper, it looks like the Senators have that better team. However, the Flames riding that win streak. The Wolfman, Dustin Wolf, has been playing unbelievable hockey. When we take a look over the last 5 games, Mackenzie Weegar, he's got 5 points in his last 5, as does Drake Batherson. Igor Sharnkovich, 2 goals in his last 5. So does Brady Tkachuk. But Mackenzie Weegar, all 5 of those points are assists. But hey, of Drake Batherson's 5, 3 of those assists. So the hot players, very similar on both sides of the coin. Adrian, how's it going? Welcome in. Len, welcome in, everybody. So that is how we're stacking up. Really, this is pretty even. It is pretty even outside of the fact that Calgary's been winning and Ottawa's been losing. Statistically speaking, this is an even game. However, I am riding that hot hand. I'm riding the better goaltender. I am taking the Calgary Flames tonight. Calgary Flames is my choice for tonight's game. Darcy, how's it going? Welcome in. Now, talking about Calgary Flames, we got to talk about Nazem Kadri. We got to talk about Nazem Kadri. Why? Because the rumor mill has been swirling. And when the rumor mill is swirling, when the rumor mill is buzzing, we got to call it up and we got to talk about it. Oh no, my bookmark has disappeared. How could that happen? Let me go back and bring this up because I want to quote the actual reliable source. And that source is Doug McLean. Per Doug McLean, I believe Elliot Friedman mentioned this as well as others. But as per Doug McLean, the Toronto Maple Leafs have begun conversations with the Calgary Flames about bringing Nazem Kadri back to Toronto. Can you imagine? Rick, what's going on? Welcome, and I don't want him. He's not been good the last 2 years. Throw the Leafs are still scoring. Yeah, Richard, they have. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Rick, Hayden is with you. Says, please don't bring him back. See, I would like to listen. I'm a big Kadri fan, and I agree. Kadri is not the same Kadri he has been. Definitely not the same Kadri he was in Colorado. Very, very different Nazem Kadri, but he still plays with a chip on his shoulder, still plays with a bit of an edge. So I would be curious what those conversations are about Nazem Kadri. One of the challenges is Kadri has a pretty big contract. He's got a pretty big contract, and that's going to hurt any type of negotiations. How do they find a way to bring him over with that big contract? They're going to have to retain some of that salary. And that's always tough to do. Right now we're talking what players are we flipping back and forth? Who's going to be moving around? What is that going to look like? And it's tough, right? He's $7 million. $7 million. And he's locked up to 27-28. So in a year when, Mitch Marner's offered, you should be offered an extension. Mitch Marner right now is playing like a gazillion-dollar player. He's been outstanding. You got to do something with John Tavares. You got lots on the discussion. Do we have room for Nazem Kadri, and who's going to have to be moved to make that happen? It's going to be interesting. Victoria, hello there. Captain Tuttle, what's going on? Welcome in. So depending on what the conversation is for that, I would be okay to listen. Now, if Calgary says, yeah, we'll give him to you, but we want an Easton Cowan coming back, no chance. It can't be anything crazy like that. It's got to be something where Calgary, we're going to take some of that salary off your hands and we're going to give you some of our garbage. I mean, maybe not that I want to say Calle Yarncroc is garbage, but maybe there's a Calle Yarncroc and somebody else packaged in here to go over to Calgary. We'll have to wait and see what the conversations is going to be, but I would listen. E2, how's it going? Welcome in. Haven't been since the playoffs. Good to be back. Glad to have you back. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Why do you do the red light on Leaf games? Luna, it's something special we do for the Leaf games. So it's just a little something extra we do for our beloved Maple Leafs. So that's the big news out of Calgary. The conversation starting up. Super Wolf, how's it going? Welcome in. Matthews, Marner, and Nice for Kadri. Oh, goodness, Hayden, thank goodness you're not the general manager. But it is going to be interesting to see what's going on. Now, I also do want to say, Jesse, what's going on? Who's going to be the red light player for today's game? Jesse, we only do it for Leaf games. We're not going to do it for tonight. Swedish Rob, what's going on? Yes, nice game yesterday. A lot of fun yesterday. Thanks to everybody who kind of popped in or after the fact watched our pregame live from the Scotiabank Arena. Anytime we get a chance to go to the Scotiabank Arena, we certainly like to bring you along with us and go live, bring you the warm-ups, the anthems, and as much as we can. Being inside the stadiums, some stadiums are better than others. The signal is terrible at Scotiabank Arena. So it starts off really good early on, and then as people start filling in, the signal gets worse and worse. We did have our earbuds with us this time, so we didn't get a lot of the noise and whatnot during the warm-ups, which, I don't know, I kind of like it. I don't have to deal with all the music and the copyrights, but hey, thank you for those that tuned in. It was quite an adventure yesterday. It was the Santa Claus parade going on downtown Toronto. They had streets all blocked off everywhere. We got turned around. We couldn't go to where we wanted to. We had to park where we didn't want to. Cost us more money. But it was a lot of fun. And, everybody thinking Toronto traffic isn't that bad. Even Utah had to walk to the building last night. They had to walk to the building. They said the bus was stuck. The bus could not get through the Toronto traffic. So Utah didn't want to be late coming to the building. So they got off the bus and walked. There's some great video going around online of Utah walking to the Scotiabank Arena, which is absolutely awesome. Of course, it sparked a whole bunch of conversation in the political realm of Toronto trying to figure out what on earth they got to do with this traffic, because you can't have hockey teams walking to the rink. Stuart Skinner, what's going on? Welcome in. Go Sens go for the next game like tomorrow night. No, I will not be back. I will not be back at Scotiabank tomorrow night. They're actually in Florida. They're in Florida Wednesday night. They will be there. But we'll be back at Scotiabank again very, very soon. Well, not really very soon, but we'll be there again this season. All right, Sam, what's going on? Was the TTC not working? Yeah, Willie takes the TTC. Nylander does. But it's so crazy. Like, you have all this going on. You're blocking off streets. You got to at least let the bus through, right? Let the players through. Absolutely crazy, but it made for some good video. That is for sure. I wish I would have known. I would have gone down earlier. Can you imagine like walking into Clayton Keller and the Utah team walking, a whole bunch of guys, young guys in suits walking down, I don't know which direction they were coming from, walking down Bremner Boulevard or down Bay Street or whichever direction they came from, depending on what hotel they stayed at. That would have been amazing. Calgary should trade Kadri and Vladar to Ottawa for Norris and Forsberg. Darcy, that's interesting. So Norris is also a trade target. 1 second. Sorry, I had something stuck in my mouth. It was driving me nuts. Norris is a trade target, so that would be very interesting if that came up and the conversation was ongoing. Primus, how's it going? Well, Primus, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And again, welcome in everybody else. Thanks for being here. Do me a favor as you're coming in, hit that thumbs up. Hit that like button for you. We got you covered. The other news I wanted to talk about, and it's not as big as potential Nazem Kadri coming to Toronto, but I did want to mention we are so close to 25K. We were so close. We were like within 30 subscribers. We have a contest, a giveaway. We are running and we are opening it up. It is open. We've had a lot of people enter already. We are giving away a $100 Amazon gift card to a lucky subscriber when we surpass 25,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already entered the contest, we will drop the link in and we'll be dropping it in all night long. So you can go over to our website, make sure you enter, and you'll have a chance to win. You don't have to be in the chat to win when we do run the contest. If you're not able to make it and hang out with us, we will reach out to you via email, let you know that you have won. It is free to enter. All we ask is that you support the channel. Hit that subscribe, share us out, and just help us continue to grow. 25K, it's unbelievable, just around the corner. Trissa, what's going on? Welcome in, Go Flames. Dallas in the house. What's up, Dallas? Can we all have to behave ourselves? Dallas is here. Dallas, I hope your travel was well. Live from the Red Lobster. Red Lobster. Is there any good specials today? Is it all you can eat shrimp? I could go for some all you can eat shrimp. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if they do that, but it sounds good. Endgame, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. All right, let's get back on track here, Sam. The Flames and the Senators. These guys are going to do battle. Both teams need this win. They need this win. Calgary is sitting right now 4th in the Western Conference. They are looking to skip over the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas, who's in 3rd place with 28 points. A win here for Calgary could leapfrog them over. Of course, I don't know if Vegas is playing tonight. They are, and Vegas right now is losing 2-0 to Philly. So this could be a huge win for the Calgary Flames to leapfrog them and move them just behind the Minnesota Wild. On the other side, the Ottawa Senators have dropped down to 15th spot in the Eastern Conference. They are 1 point better than the last place Montreal Canadiens. So it's a battle for the basement in the Eastern Conference. Ottawa needs to pick up this win. With 2 points, they could skip ahead of Pittsburgh and Detroit and be sitting just behind Philadelphia, who Philadelphia suddenly remembered had to play some hockey. They've been putting some wins together. Mr. Dodge, how's it going? welcome in. Welcome to the show. Now, for those that are entering, it is only one entry per person, but that's okay. We'll filter it all out and we'll make sure we get it set. So again, we will announce when we're doing it. As soon as we surpass 25K, we'll give heads up. We'll post it in the community section when we are going to be doing that draw. Lala's Place, the game was great. The game was absolutely amazing. We had a great time. Of course, once we ended the stream, the game started. First period was a little shaky. First period was a little meh. But oh my goodness, the second period, Mitch Marner with 2 goals and 2, well, the first one was a beauty, little breakaway snipe, a fluke power play goal, shot it from the corner, off the goalie's pad between the legs and in, put the Leafs up. And then, of course, Willie Nylander, big Willie Styles, playing with his brother, Nylander, that was awesome. Nylander gets another one to make it 3. And then, of course, Ottawa almost came back. It was a fight for the end. Joseph Wall played well, getting some big stops in there. It was a great game. We had some great company sitting in our row with us. A lot of good Leaf fans, a lot of high fives, a lot of cheering, which was awesome. We went down and took a look at some of the renovations. For those that don't know, in the Scotiabank Arena, the 100 level, it's all being renovated. They ripped it out. They gutted it. They're making it kind of fancy and modern. And the finished part looks really, really, really nice. A lot of screens. They opened a second store. A lot of game used stuff. A lot of game used helmets and gloves and sticks. The gentleman I was talking to in the store there let me know, actually, after last night's game, they were getting Nylander skates from that game. They were putting those on sale. I think he said they were going to be about $800 for game used Nylander skates, which, when you think about it, isn't bad. If you want to go top of the line skates in a store, you're probably going to pay $500 or $600 for it anyways. Not me. I'm like, I get mad if I have to pay $120 for skates, but they get really expensive. So for a couple of bills more to get Nylander game used skates, it's a pretty good deal. They have mystery packs there where you could buy a mystery pack. It has an autographed jersey, authenticated jersey, an autographed puck, and an autographed 8x10. That was about $400. Didn't want to take the risk on it, but it was pretty cool. Pretty neat to see they're trying new things, and I'm a sucker for those mystery packs. Shared on X and Blueski. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. What is Blue Sky or Blueski? Blue Sky. What is that? I've never heard of that before. Is that a new like social media thing? What is Blueski? Oh, Rick, you have me intrigued. I need to know these things. Nick, how's it going? Welcome in. Fam is good. We're doing really well, Nick. Thank you for asking. Hope you are doing well out on your end. So that's kind of the story with the game last night. It was a blast. Always a good time hitting up the arena. A lot of fun. Definitely, if you can, it's worth getting there. But again, ticket prices are astronomical. So is parking, especially when you park close. I usually park really, really far and walk. So it was a little bit of a sticker shock when I saw the cost of parking there. Blue Sky is the new Twitter. Okay, what's up? Let me write this down. Blue Sky. All right. It's the competitor X that has seen massive numbers. Huh. All right. We will check it out. Are you going to Jays games? I didn't go to any Jays games. Didn't get there this summer. Would love to go next summer. I really want to see what the renos look like in person. Just signed up yesterday, new Twitter, but you control it, your content. Interesting, Rick. Okay. All right. We're going to check it out. Rick, I appreciate you mentioning it. And yeah, we're going to check it out. Maybe we'll sign it up. Ira Alliance, what's going on? Flames going to take it tonight. That's what I think. Who do you guys go? We got a couple people here for the Flames. Anybody here for the Senators? Who are you taking tonight? Let us know. Of course, we're getting to that time. This game should be going when they come back from commercial break. I feel like they've been at commercial break for about 15 minutes. But when they come back, they'll get going. These games always seem to start later than advertised. But welcome everyone. Thanks for being here again. As you're coming in, we're a little behind on the likes. Hit that thumbs up for us. Sam, I have to report Dallas, what happened? You have to report a crime. Is it that I didn't shave? What crime are you witness to that you have to report? Dallas, I'm intrigued. So much going on tonight. New social media sites. Dallas has to report crimes. Oh my goodness, so much going on. The Canadian Tire Center, the home of the Sens, and where they'll be doing business tonight. All right, they're on the ice. They're not giving us the anthems tonight. Thank you, Prime. Let's cut over and get set. All right, we are set to go. So busy screen, lots on the agenda. Just below us, you'll kind of see the numbers of who's on the ice. At the very bottom, you will see the scores of all the other games. Just down here, diagonally, it will show you where the puck is going on the ice. Just over here, you will see where all the shots and goals are coming from. And on the far side, you'll see the players that are on ice. Let's get ready to play some hockey, shall we? Here we go. Are you ready? Yes, I am. Drop the puck. Game on. Let's listen along. Make sure to hit that subscribe as well, though.
Canada's capital, Rasmus Anderson. The shootout decided to see Dallas 4-3 shootout win by the Flames on Saturday. They have won 4 in a row, all at home.
You had me going. Meehan, welcome in.
His rookie season has been astounding in goal. He gets the start opposed by Anton Forsberg.
Marshall, welcome.
Through center. Connor Zary will tap it deep in the send zone. Ottawa 0-4-1 in their last 5. And they hit the road to California in San Jose on Wednesday. And the majority of their schedule on the road from this point forward through December. Jake Sanderson clears it in. Kicked out to the slot, coming all the way back. A good play by Nazem Kadri. He'll get it out to center, backtracking. Josh Norris takes over for the Sens, and they reset the table. Drake Batherson out to center. Now Norris will win it, contained by Dustin Wolf. He'll play it to the outside. Hospice along the boards for the Flames, goes rink wide, Ottawa native. Mackenzie Weegar through center, springs a man, a chance here for Kadri. Good play by Tyler Clevin, defending that one. Calgary goes to work again, Kadri holding on to it, to the point. Joel Henley sweeps it across, Braden Pahal. Forsberg got a piece of it. Kadri out of the corner, shoved a bit. Shoved off it by Shane Pinto, held in by Henley, and the Sens will start over.
Calgary first possession in the offensive zone. You can see a little hesitation from the Senators.
That's going to be a nice
sort out the man coverage down there. But watching the Ottawa Senators, they want to get pucks deep and get them back. And just not enough speed here on this entry to get this puck back. And look at Calgary. Stick lift, and they fight for position there as players are curling away. And you have to keep it away from Wolf tonight if you want to establish any kind of forecheck.
That's for sure. Wolf is pretty darn good.
Calgary at 12-6-3, knocking on the door of first place in the Pacific Division. In Ottawa right now, a little bit of a slip. They can ill afford it at this juncture of the schedule.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of talk of them giving games away. Critical times with turnovers. It's something as a player.
Icing call coming back.
You really just want to get to where you're at right now in the game and try to come together as a team, have something good happen.
Let's take a look.
Phil, that is a great question. A great question, Phil. I have absolutely no idea. They should be a better team. They have the talent.
For him, and talking to him today, he said, "Hey, just hearing that for me is really cool."
That top four of Calgary's just been so steady the entire season. Haven't really touched at all by Ryan Huska because they've been really consistent, good every single night.
Pahal now with a force on Batherson. Nick Jensen out of the corner takes a hit to make a play, and the Senators get it out to center. The former Dallas Star, Joel Hanley now for Matt Coronado. He's defensively marked by Bernard Docker. Comes out through center. Ottawa now with a restart in the early stages of this one. Thomas Chabot will clear it in. A little bit of a mishandle by Dustin Wolf. Out of the corner, they go low to high, do the Sens. Bernard Docker goes across for Chabot. He'll get it deep. Read by the Flames, Rasmus Anderson. He'll kick it out. Loose, as we see, in back of the goal.
And Phil, I hate
Ball,
to say leadership,
Ottawa
but maybe
67, 4 seasons there, takes a spill. And the captain, Michael Backlund, has an open made in Anderson. They get it out.
Something weird is going on in Ottawa.
Both teams will change.
KRT, welcome in.
Chabot will get to it. He'll cruise along with Michael Amadio. Through center, Tim Stützle. At a point at game pace, he puts on the brakes. Lays it across, fumbled by Adam Gaudette on the top line to start this game. He has 8 goals already. It goes by Stützle. Good pitch by Travis Hamonic. Now the puck is free for Stützle, and it rolls off his stick. He'll man it out of the corner. Grind a cycle.
Thank you for the subscribe.
Anderson, his shot kicked out. The rebound by Wolf. Kirkland tries to get it out for Calgary. Sanderson traps it. Hammond it right in. And Wolf got a piece of that one. Free to the corner. Reinberg off the boards. Sanderson looks around. He'll deliver it on a rim.
Let's go.
By him, Justin Kirkland will pop it out.
Thank
to
you,
center.
Phil. Appreciate it.
It's a good matchup by Travis Green against Stützle out there against Calgary's fourth line. They can't stop him on the wall, and he's so effective when he builds speed in the offensive zone.
Through the slot, Stützle, Clevin holding onto it. Shot taken through traffic, stopped by Wolf. Blake Coleman takes over for Calgary. He'll flip it out to the neutral zone. Clevin this way for Josh Norris. He'll step in. Patterson was offside. We get a stoppage.
Good rush by Stützle. I mean, this kid, man, he's got hands. He's got such good hands. Ends up going through what, 2 flames, 3 flames. Really carries it through. But again, not getting, they get a couple shots on net, but not getting solid opportunities. I think that's been part of Ottawa's issues, right? Is they can get in. They just don't get great opportunities.
Does everything at high speed. He's something special to me, says.
And Huska noticed that today. He said particularly.
That's right, Richard. They're on it.
Drills every day in the defensive zone, and tonight is to try to stop Stützle and kill his place early in the offensive zone. Let's see if they can do it in the next couple shifts.
Coleman now to the outside. 30-goal scorer last year. Connor Zary looks it over. High slot. Dangled by Coleman. Little handoff for Hanley. Interrupted by Clevin. And Patterson floats it out. Claude Giroux having an outstanding season. He'll dump it in. Ottawa gets a change. So do the Flames. And Hanley now has time to break it out. Through center. Chip in charge off the stick of Martin Pospisil. Thomas Chabot gets to it. Around it goes. Cole Reinhardt elevated today from Belleville of the American Hockey League. Pospisil off the stick out in front. Reinhardt in control. His third NHL game. It's free in the corner. Kuzmenko races for it. Chopped back by Ridley Gregg. And Ottawa now can reorganize. Jacob Bernard Docker.
Ridley Gregg is somebody that's been
in and out of
developing,
the
but
lineup. Now at the
he
University
still
of
has
North
ways to
Dakota.
go as well.
Shane Pinto will clear it all the way around. On the wall, pinned back by Calgary's Yegor Sharangovich. Scored a big goal for them on Saturday. It's cleared all the way back in the Ottawa zone. This is
That's going
icing.
to be an icing now coming back.
Let's take a look.
The Calgary side of the ice, a nice start for both teams, a couple of shots. Guys are moving well. Both teams moving well. Some good puck control. Right now, things are pretty evenly paced, evenly matched up. Again, thank you for hitting those subscribes. That puts us 15 subscribers away from 25K. If you haven't subbed up or you know some hockey fans, please share us out. Tell them to come and subscribe. Can we do it tonight?
Shouldn't have to, but he did.
Yeah, you know, he last game, emotional, got kicked out for fighting, took an extra 10 minutes late in that game. Actually scored a couple goals after that.
AD doesn't.
But I loved it. And Travis Green, I think
I'm
he
going
understands
Flames.
what Tkachuk is doing there.
Sorry,
And
Sens
it's
fan.
frustration from losses. But I go back to
Hold your thought for a moment. Coronado, excellent back check.
Oh,
Tim
big hit.
Stützle. And Coronado is slow to get up.
awesome
Coronado
job
got
there.
driven
You get a little bit
hard.
of motion last game from Tkachuk. And I go back to Trumer with the Rangers. Remember, he had to fight, a big hit, a fight through his helmet, changed the team. Let's see if that does it for these guys.
Sharangovich fought off by Forsberg. A reset for Calgary. Kirkland up top to the flank.
Keith, welcome to
Get
the
it
channel.
back.
Thanks
Justin
for
Kirkland through a
subscribing.
screen wide. At the
Let's
point,
go.
Mackenzie
14
Weegar
subs away.
goes off Nick Jensen. He's got it. The former Washington Capital out to center ice. On the wing for Michael Amadio. He'll button hook to the slot. The stop check out in front.
Oh my goodness, what a save by the Calgary tender as Nick Cousins was right there. And Osterpuck and Lomberg exchanging some blows.
Disturbance out in front.
Wow.
Okay, two big moments by two young players early. First, this incredible back check by Tim Stützle, and even better, this sparkling save by Dustin Wolf on Prime.
I mean, that was unbelievable while they go to commercial break. First of all, Stützle with a monster hit. I mean, you don't see his physical side too often, but holy smokes. And Dustin Wolf, what a stop. Man, if this is the kind of game, if we're going to go end to end and have big plays, big defensive plays, big offensive chances. This is going to be one heck of a game. Yeah, Wolf, man, he's so good. He's playing really, really well. And he's not one of those goaltenders that when you look at it and you kind of call it out and say, yep, I'm taking Dustin Wolf in my fantasy pool. You know, he's not one of those guys at the top of mind, but he's playing good hockey. And, you know, sometimes you get on these streaks, and these streaks really pad your stats, and it looks so good. Really, really good. And proud to see right now we're sitting 4 shots apiece. Face-offs are almost 50-50. It's 60-40. Calgary has the edge there. Hits are within 1 hit. Right now, Calgary has 3 giveaways, so they got to reel that in. They got to slow that down a little bit. Now, if you like to know who's officiating the games tonight, we got John McIsaac and Trevor Hansen, your referees. One of the Hansens is the officials. This game might get it a hand. Justin Johnson and Michael Cormier are the linesmen. So those are your officials for tonight's game here in Ottawa. And it's off to a pretty good start, a great pace. Really, really like what I'm seeing here. Watch the Leafs-Utah highlights. The commentators kept going to call Utah by their nickname. Richard, it's so true. I mean, every time I go to talk about it, you just want to be like, and the Utah, I can't wait for next season when they bring something out. It'll be so good. BD Gaines, what's going on? Oh, you're doing that on purpose. I just covered that. Terry, what's going on? Why don't I show the players, Terry? Because I'm not allowed, and YouTube will take my channel down, and that is not something we want to get into. All right, they're coming back from commercial break.
Well, you know, for me, he's stepping up. He's doing something different. And there's moments in seasons, and I know there's a lot of talk in Ottawa, and we just talked about him being kicked out of the game, and he should have been in the game to help them come back and win. It's one game in November. It shows emotion. You see Stutz on the back check. You see other guys coming in. I think it's a way to pull guys into the fight.
And it's a chicken or the egg situation, Jody. Did they not win that game because they didn't have Brady Tkachuk out there for the final minute? Or did they get back in it and score a couple goals because of that emotion?
So Utah Yetis
can decide, but you got to talk about both, I think.
Hey, we've been on the bench.
55 is the record.
Does that, and he's out of the
Rick,
game.
when did they play next?
What's going? Your heart is beating. You're pumped
I
up.
do
You're
get
on it, you know,
the London Knights games.
Waiting for the puck and running.
I wouldn't mind watching that.
Get on your toes a little more.
And I think the only thing that I can really say, I love his aggression. I love all of that.
Maybe we should do a London Knights game.
Well, that's because things aren't going well, but he calls his team out.
The
He's
Utah
got to stand up and
thingamabobs.
say, look, I'm not going to be a part of the problem. I'm going to try to be a solution. So a difficult situation he finds himself in, but the number one backer of him is obviously his coach and Travis Green, isn't it?
And well, it's hard. It's easy to sit in the weeds and just wait for something to change. And I feel like this is a player.
Off the draw, Uyghur passing to the cross. Flames going to dump this
He
one.
understands, and he's not going to do that.
And the coach said this morning,
and pass.
we're lucky to have him.
Let me write this. They're going to take another quick break. So many commercials. All right, get off the commercial. Bring us back to the game. They've dropped the puck. It's in action. Sens with it. They're going to move this around. Finally, they come back.
25, 3 straight 30-goal seasons, 10 goals this season. In the full package, that play is offside. 12:28 left to go in the opening period. A goalless start here at Canadian Tire Center.
Well, take a look here at Cole Reinhardt, Alberta boy, Airdrie, UFA Bisons, Airdrie Extreme. Third NHL game, but he's playing against his Calgary Flames, and all his friends and family are probably watching back home. Torn decide, trying to pick who to cheer for, but big moment for him playing against the Flames.
Yeah, 6th-round pick. He's 24 years old. His 4th game in the National Hockey League, and
wow, Lightning 5-1 over the Avs.
Unbelievable chance in the lineup here. Well, the team is looking for a spark.
Taking the place of the injured David Perron, upper body.
Arcade for you, of course. Let's get that wave going. 3, 2, 1. Find your wave hands.
Hit with a shot against Vancouver here on Saturday night. Usually in the top pair with Jake Sanderson. Miss him. Comes out to center for Jonathan Huberdeau. At his side, Blake Coleman. No threat of pass cut off by Sanderson, who takes it back. Swooping to it now, it's carried out by Tim Stützle, the former 1st-round pick. Adam Gaudette He'll settle the puck down, go far side for Brady Tkachuk. Send it deeper for Stützle. Out in front, off bodies, kicked around, and Ball will play it to the outside. Tkachuk. Now Stützle. Guarded by Rasmus Andersson. Chabot with a shot through traffic. It deflects wide. Kevin Ball takes over. A pinch by Bernard Docker. Good shot by Gaudette. Excellent pad save
Good
by
shift
Dustin
here by the
Wolf.
Sens.
Now out of the corner, Gaudette broken up. And Kadri can't get it out. Tkachuk. Stützle denied by Wolf. It's free and cleaned up by Kevin Ball. Calgary survives all of that.
Yeah, and it's a key, right? The goaltender, Wolf. And then you have to have that save in that situation where the top line comes out, a couple shifts in a row, is in the offensive zone. Wolf's there to settle things down. They get a line change. Calgary's looking to settle in here and get their forecheck game going.
Shane Pinto, who's mired in a slump right now, he'll get it deep. He's gone 11 games without a goal. And it's carried out by Kevin Rooney for Justin Kirkland. He'll go deep. Rooney on the chase here, hunting down Nick Jensen. They jam along the boards. Jensen survives it, moves it by Pinto out to center. Just about halfway through this first period, the shots are 7 for Ottawa, 4 taken by the Flames. Kirkland through the middle. He's their shootout specialist. It's knocked down in the center zone by Ottawa's Josh Norris. And now here come the Flames again. Weegar, 20 goals last year from the back end. Clevin out of the corner. Young defenseman here for Ottawa, lays it to the wall. Senators have a hard time getting out. Jumped on by Sharon Govich. Right through the blue and out. Sharon with a shot deflecting off a stick high off Claude Giroux. The Flames keep the flow going. Jensen has time, but he's choked off. Excellent forechecking by Michael Backlund. Clevin will try this side. Good work by Calgary as they keep it deep.
Yeah, really on the wall. It's a deer up. Now the Senators have to find the middle of the ice to try to get an exit.
Anderson looks around, creates his own lane, blocked in front to the corner now. Backlund, Rasmus Andersson at the point. He'll get it deeper. There's Blake Coleman. He'll stop and start on Clevin. Overskated by Sharon Govich. Evans back out to the slot where it's scooped out of the
such
zone
hard
by
work
Claude
and a little
Giroux.
giveaway.
Guys, no one's passed up a chance to lay a hit tonight. Really physical. Our audio's captured it perfectly, but this is a tough hockey game to play, and physicality is perfect.
Travis Hamonic played a good portion of his career as a Flame. It comes out to center.
14-0.
Off the stick. Between the benches, be careful with all that hitting.
Hey, me and my guy Shaky here, we've almost taken a couple, so we got our heads on a swivel.
Who's Shaky?
Shaky's our
Shaky.
You wouldn't believe he's the handheld camera. Bad nickname, but giving you a good picture.
Okay, you just stay steady yourself. Now out through center. We know you will. Nick Cousins, Cup winner in Florida last year, blocked by Cahal. Knocked down by Amadio. Chabot gives it back to Michael Amadio. Tries the same thing, settled by Chabot. This way, Bernard Docker with a shot pad
Good
save.
shot
Wolf.
through a screen. How did Wolf see
Ottawa
that?
takes care of the rebound. Michael Amadio. Defended by Jonathan Huberdeau.
Is it just me or is Thomas Chabot starting to look more and more like William Karlsson?
Zeri does a good job to get it deep for a change. 8:05 left in this first period. Ottawa breaks it out through center. Moved along by Gaudette, regained by Calgary's Kevin Ball. Jacob Bernard Docker will dump it in. He'll go off in a change. Miramanoff, good look at him. All the way around. Pospisil, ring wide with space.
That's what happens when you get some good goaltending.
Defended by Jensen. The rebound goes wide. A follow-up chance for Nathan Kadri along the boards. Gaudette can't get it out. Held in by Ball. Retaken by Stützle. A penalty upcoming against Ottawa. Delayed whistle. Wolf to the bench. 6 out for the Flames. Kadri choked off by Stützle. And the Flames will go to the power play.
First penalty of the game.
The opening period here at Canadian Tire Center. And
so we're going to get our first power play coming up. Will Calgary be able to strike first? Good pace again. Good hot start to this game. Keeping an eye on the out-of-town scoreboard. The Lightning lighting up the Avs like a Christmas tree right now. 5-1 in the first period. That is wild. Absolutely wild. But this game has been fun. I mean, they're going back and forth. Again, the Sens pulling ahead in shots. Calgary pulling ahead in the faceoffs. Ottawa way ahead in the physicality department. 11-3 the hits. with about 7.5 minutes left to go in the first period. So really, really taking it to them. If Ottawa's going to keep playing physical, they will try and wear down the Calgary Flames. The Flames can play physical as well. So we'll see if they kind of pick up their physicality. Who knows about Wi-Fi? I can connect YouTube, but cannot connect online games. Wow, BD, that's weird. Yeah, man, weird things can happen. Do you have a firewall or something else going on? Got the NHL on the laptop, MNF on TV, and Channel 5. Does anyone know, remember the presenter? Maury? I do not, Richard. I do not. But this is an all-Canadian matchup here today, and this is kind of what we expected to see. I'll be honest, I know we said it in the pregame that this, on paper, was pretty even. Calgary had the better team, but overall it was fairly close to even. I thought Calgary would have pulled ahead early here, but so far, I kind of give that slight edge to Ottawa. I think they've had better chances. That's going to turn around right now, though, as Calgary's going to go to the power play. It's going to be Brady Tkachuk that goes to the box, takes that early penalty, a slash getting up on the hands. And as we've seen, anything that really gets up on the hands nowadays is an automatic penalty. So let's see, Flames on the power play. Here we go.
To this game, Wolves made some big saves. Now they're on the penalty kill. Do not want to give this up here early in this one after a clean start.
Calgary in the early season, 18 to the power play. Ottawa starts the night.
Oh, it hits the referee dumping it in.
Went off referee John Isaac. He's okay.
That's cool.
He's a Maritimer. Yeah, Toro out to center. Knocked down, controlled. We point out every Maritimer we can with Jody Shelley up here. Now to the slot. Claude Giroux will kill some time.
That's right. Some great Maritime referees around the league. He's probably seen a puck or two before.
Yeah, I have. Thanks for reminding me. Now here's Backlund out to center. Moved along in the zone. Kadri. Too hot to handle for Martin Pospisil. Comes out to center. He'll tight turn away from Ridley Gregg. Kuzmenko will carry in. He's been in a drought. Andre Kuzmenko.
Gordon, how's it going? Welcome in.
Gone 17 games without a goal. Anderson broken up. A good play. Good play by Ridley Gregg. Calgary stays with it, though. Pospisil in the bumper slot. Here's Connor Zary. To the outside. Kadri across now for Rasmus Anderson.
Kadri just really seems off.
And it's carried in here by Zary. Good pass. Kadri back for Anderson, faking that shot. This way, Connor Zary. He'll settle it. Escape to stick for Rasmus Anderson. Kadri calling for it. Zary gets it. His shot sizzles high. Maybe a tip by Travis Hamonic. And it's held in. Anderson, Zary. Taking the shot. Kicked
Good
out
save.
by
Big
Forsberg.
rebound.
Kuzmenko broken up by Travis Hamonic. He'll get it out.
A nice sequence, and it all starts with Anderson.
Got 5:40 left. 14 seconds left.
Calgary to get set up for those nice chances on the outside.
Eager now in control of the wall. Zary to the goal line in the slot.
Nice slot, and they score.
Jonathan Huber.
Jonathan Huberdeau on the power play. Put that one away. Wow. Nice passing down low, and Huberdeau does it. Gotta love Hubie. Right in that slot. Nice little pass out to him, and he makes no mistake. Zary goes down low. It's a quick pass. Coronado, who got nailed into the boards earlier, he feeds Hubie in the slot, and he makes no mistake. He puts that one home. Love it. That's right, Matt. Hubie doobie. Hubie doobie doo.
They didn't give too much, but at the very end, just
where are you, Hubie doobie doo? I'm in the slot, and I just put it home. Oh, that was a beauty. Nice goal. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes. Red, welcome in. That puts us.
They started the game well, didn't they, Jody?
Yeah, they did it.
23. I had my numbers backwards. 23 subscribers away from 25K.
How quick you get back on your game?
That's right. Get scored on. It's not a good thing for Ottawa.
Cam apparently forgot how to count.
Now, Rooney out of the corner, holding onto it out in front.
There's another shot and they score! McGoal, they wave it off. Mackenzie Weegar puts that one under the bar, but the official, like an airplane, waves that one right off.
There's no goal on the play. Incidental contact with the goaltender.
He's calling goaltender interference. Incidental contact with the attendee. Let's see.
They go to work. Let's keep our eye right on the blue paint right away. Trevor Hansen said no goal because he's seeing the interference. They're sure
there is a little bump, but my question is, is he pushed in?
That's Kirkland going to the net. We talked to him earlier.
Bernard Docker gets up on Kirkland and puts him in. The official knocks it off right away, but my question, did Bernard Docker put him in? Now they are going to commercial break, so there'll be time to look at this. Kirkland, just getting too much. By the way, I love that there's a player named Kirkland. Every time I say his name, all I think about is Costco. But we'll see when they come back if they do take a look at this while they're at commercial break. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining us here today. We appreciate it. My name is Sam. Thanks for listening along with our NHL watch along. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe. We are 23 subscribers away. I said the wrong number before. 23. Let's see how close we can get tonight. As well, a reminder, our contest for when we hit 25,000 subscribers is open. You can register on our website. We're giving away a $100 Amazon gift card. So thanks you all so much. Welcome in, BJ, coming in with those thumbs up. Appreciate it. And thanks all for being a part. Dang, I thought they scored again. Yeah, that was a close one. I still think there was some contact. I think Bernard Docker knocked Kirkland in. It was subtle. But I don't think he had anywhere else to go. I think he was drawn in. So I'd like to see another angle of that goal. Now, being the commercial break, they're going to have a lot of look at this. So we'll see when they come back. Do we get a challenge in NHL review? Or, hey, is it just, it is what it is, and it's a no goal? But we'll see. Oh, so close. So close. And Mackenzie Weegar, too. He's so good. He deserves it.
Bernard Docker on the left. He's a defenseman.
All right, they're coming back.
Who went to the net hard, and the goal was waved off right here. But keep an eye on Bernard Docker.
There definitely is a bump. Bernard Docker 100% drives Kirkland in towards the goal.
And the advantage of that TV timeout for the coaching
Calgary
staff.
is challenging the previous play for no goaltender interference.
It's being challenged, and I think they will win this challenge. Bernard Docker, not only did he get the stick kind of wrapped around the hip, he gets his right leg kind of drives Kirkland's left leg, and he kind of steers him into the net. So I think this should be a good goal.
Puts his arms up like I'm trying to be out of the way.
Oh my gosh, yes, PJ, it has been atrocious. It has been real suspect. But I think this is a good goal. I said it on the first replay we saw.
Opportune time to have a TV timeout and
he was definitely guided into the goaltender.
They really took their time with it. Huska did, and
that's right, Rick.
He's up by one.
This should be a good goal.
And he's just going to go with his gut here. And I think he's got some good visuals to see it. I think the lower half, see how he gets bumped on the back of his knee, and that momentum just shoves him. He's got nowhere to go. Keep an eye on this lower half here. He gets bumped right there.
Yeah, of course he's got nowhere to go. He got steered into the goaltender. Now the referee, I think the referee was on the back side of Kirkland, and if he was, he had no angle to see that bump by Kirkland.
There you go, right inside the room.
That's Chris King, who had a thumbs down on the play. So we'll get the official word right now.
Let's hear it.
After reviewing the call on the ice stands, no goal.
Oh, Chris King, you suck. So Chris King, they showed him on camera. Chris King looks at it and gives the thumbs down. Chris King, you suck. No wonder why our video reviews are so bad. I didn't realize Chris King was making the call. You know, you'd think you'd have a goal scorer. Look, reviewing goals. Oh, Chris King, boo. NHL War Room, boo. It's terrible, terrible, terrible call. Oh my goodness, he was 100% guided in. What a terrible call by the
Especially at home, 40% number one. Stutzla off a stick off Anderson. Laid out of the corner. Jake Sanderson swings it for Josh Norris.
Should we play our referee sound?
Now back for Sanderson to the outside. Stutzla to the goal line. Good pass. Off the
You look stupid, chant. Love it. So Wolf takes a shot off the mask. That one's going to come out. I can't believe they called this one back. The Senators catching a huge break here. A huge break. This should be 2-0.
When that puck goes low and then right back out.
Oh my God, I cannot believe it.
Calgary hit it perfectly, and really good look from Ottawa doing the same.
This power play is brought to you by the epic return of
power play here for
now streaming on Paramount
the Ottawa Senators.
Off the face-off.
Makes it even worse. They challenged the goal, which should have counted. Chris King gives it the thumbs down.
Ottawa's
and now the Flames are shorthanded.
Sanderson now out to center.
Yo.
Good all the way around. Batherson left there, gathered in and controlled by Stutzla. Here's Tkachuk to the goal line. Batherson out in front, off skates. And
why is it we have Chris King and George Peros make all the important decisions in the National Hockey League?
Now Batherson, located by Stutzla, shielded by Wolf. Right along the boards, Rooney goes hard at Brady Tkachuk.
Flames going to clear this one down. 50 seconds to go in the power play. 4 minutes to go here in period number 1.
45 seconds on this power play. Giroux. They wind it in. Sens will flood that side. Gaudette fumbles it. Hurried up by Sharangovich. Good keep by Shabbat. Pinto mishandles, and Braden Pahal will get it out.
This unit trying to get everything set up and maybe get it over to Claude Giroux, who's on his strong side on this power play. Used to seeing him on the weak side. Thomas?
Anything on the half ball, he's comfortable there, no matter what, isn't he, Jody?
Yeah, he's such a good passer. Here he comes with that puck, just trying to set the table. Going to try to get it back over in his hands there on the far side.
Out of that scrum, Uyghur will hustle to it. Shabbat traps it. Here's Giroux. Here it comes. Turned out and forked wide in the rebound. Off Pahal and maybe Pinto out in front. Giroux blocked by Blake Coleman. Now a chance.
They score. Way to go, Chris King.
So Calgary challenges a no-goal call.
Adam Gaudette is going to get the goal. Ridley Gregg is going to get a helper here.
Claude Giroux
holding it in, a nice clapper. Wolf made the stop. It goes around behind the net.
But he's got to work to get this puck back.
Gaudette sneaks around back door. He's wide open. Greg finds him. He's going to pass this one over. Adam Gaudette racking up the goals right now.
His side of the net.
It's just great
Wolf
awareness.
got the tip of his stick on it, just couldn't keep it out.
Even strength. Someone's going to be open if you're feeling the pressure right there under the stick, back of the net.
9th goal of the season. Adam Gaudette.
Started on the 4th line, been elevated here tonight on the top line with Stutzla and Tkachuk. And here he is on the power plays. He's just sitting in the weeds there. And there you go.
Lucas, how's it going? Welcome in. Gaudette's 9th of the year. By the way, the Flames, Kim Ball just took another penalty.
Challenge here. It's over the glass. It's a simple play.
When you delay game, was cleared up and over the glass.
Given the opposition,
it sends right back on the bench.
Sanderson, nice keep. Good flick it across. Stutzla can't get to it. Henry hard off the boards and out.
Jody, we mentioned the physicality. Well, that looks like a simple play, but you don't have that going over the glass unless you got pressure coming from Ottawa on the forecheck.
Yeah. It's easy to think it looks like a simple play, right? Until you're under pressure.
Oh, they score again, but that should be goaltender interference because the Ottawa player backed into the goaltender. Let's see what this one is called. It's going to be Brady Tkachuk, but I'm pretty sure I spotted goaltender interference in front of the net. So 2 power play goals for the Sens. Puts them ahead. Let me see the replay. Were my eyes deceiving me?
Power play, great entry. Now Tkachuk. It's going to be a broken play.
No, this is goaltender interference. This is goaltender interference. Come on, Batherson backs right into Wolf. This should be no goal. If you called the other one off, this should be no goal.
Okay, we got a challenge.
Yeah,
You're challenging it. Come on, Chris King. What you got?
I was impeded with right there.
So Batherson backed right into him, bumping him right before the shot comes. In the blue paint, backs into him, then the goal comes. This should be no goal. If the last one was no goal, this should be no goal. Come on, Chris King. Show us what you got.
And that's Wolf. See his left hand.
By the way, for those that don't know Chris King,
first of all, right? The body language.
He played 849 games in the National Hockey League. He had 66 goals and 85 assists, 151 points in 849 games. Oh, yeah, and he was a minus 52 on his career.
After reviewing the play, the call on the ice is overturned. There's no goal.
Thank you. Way to go, Chris King. You got one right. You're 50%. 50-50.
Interpretation would have been goals 39
Rick, it so does.
Except for this.
Yeah, just get a little bit out of sorts. Just start drifting behind coverage.
So
with
Chris
King
King
doesn't stop up.
played with the Red Wings,
So
with
they
the
got
Rangers, with the
opportunity here.
Jets,
The unit's
with
gonna
the
stay out.
Coyotes,
Faceoff's gonna
with the
come
Maple Leafs, and the
outside of the
Chicago
Flame zone.
Blackhawks. So he's been around. His biggest goal-scoring year was in 1990-91, where with the New York Rangers in 72 games, he had 11 goals. That was his career high. His highest with 3 seasons for the Toronto Maple Leafs, the most he ever had was 3 goals. Chris King. Oh my goodness.
Dumped out by Rasmus Anderson.
David, how's it going? Welcome in.
147 left in this first period.
I
Batherson
love
now
it, David.
through center.
Caught cheating.
Clear it all the way
Love it.
around. Sharangovich had it, lost it out in front off bodies, and dumped out on a fortuitous bounce by Mahal.
This unit's going to change
Fortuitous
now.
bounce.
Having a tough time getting set up. But
Maple Leafs versus Panthers Wednesday at 7:30. You'll know we'll be there. Hope you will join us for that one. It's going to be a good one.
The key here is the entry and getting set up on the Flames.
Battle for the top of the Eastern Conference. Battle for the top of the Atlantic Division.
Drew tried the other side. There's Gaudette. Punched a bit by Sharangovich. That gave Anderson a chance to get it out. 23 seconds left in this power play. Tied at 1 here in Ottawa. 65 seconds left in period 1. Shane Pinto at the goal line, turned by Greg, back to the point. Giroux, now Shabbat, his shot off a body, kicks to the wall. Giroux will get to it. Thomas Shabbat looking for a shooting lane. Giroux, Pinto's bid blocked. Blocked in front by Weaver. A chance for Gaudette was blocked too out of the boxes. Kevin Ball, now Claude Giroux on the target, caught by Dustin Wolf, and it breaks out.
And we got some pushing and shoving. Huberdeau getting involved as well. Hooby-dooby-dooby-doo is mixing it up in there.
Outside, pretty healthy battle on the inside. And that's Ball for the Calgary Flames on top of it.
Physicality certainly picking up, the intensity picking up as this one moves along.
Keep an eye on Pinto and Huberdeau as well as this thing continues to go. Couple big scrums on this one.
There it is. Greg, he's not going to back down, and Wolf's been front row for all of that.
Here's what's coming up.
Wolf's got the best seat in the house, right between the pipes.
Better with Pepsi highlights.
All right, our intermission will break down all the stats. We'll talk about the game and news and rumors and everything going around the league.
Blake Bolden, Andy Petrillo, anchoring the desk with us tonight.
Ottawa Calgary, minor for holding respect. Calgary, 94, 2 minutes cross-checking. Calgary, number 10, 2 minutes for roughing.
So Calgary ends up short out of this whole
It was all on the stick. It was the first call. Chris Pahal in there with Greg.
You know what I was going to say, Jody, on scrums like that, when there's energy, emotion involved, I'd like to see it come out even straight.
Flames going to be short.
The hold. That
Sens
was the
going on another
there to put the
power play.
Sens back up on the man
Unbelievable. Yeah, Lawless place. It's going to be a great one on Wednesday. I'm excited.
Here, John, they've got a great power play.
I promise I will be wearing my Leaf jersey.
This unit has had some good looks.
Won't have the Florida jersey on. I know Prep will be happy.
Gets called back, but let's see what they get set up on this one.
And with all the good to Calgary's game so far, their penalty killing has struggled. 25th overall, 31st
41.6 seconds left to go here in the first period.
Pouring it out, number 1 at home. 41 and a fraction left in the first. Tied at 1. Stützle negated by Kevin Rooney on a good play.
Here's a shorty, 2-on-1 showing up.
Will carry out.
2-on-2. Good comeback here by the
Michael
Sens.
Backlund, who has it now. Walker down by Anton Forsberg. Heavy hit in back of the goal. As Backlund was hit by Drake Batherson. 20 seconds left in the period. Stützle. Kachuk will gain entry. Carry to the slot. Batherson fans on it. Gets it back. Norris will flub it. Maybe partially blocked by Kevin Ball. 9 seconds left in the period as the Flames get it out.
How about an awareness from Batherson? He's under pressure. Looks like he's going to shoot that puck and changes the angle. They've got great skill on this Ottawa Senators team.
There it is. The horn is going to go.
That power play.
So
the Senators are giving it to the official there. I'm not exactly sure what's the story there, but let's go over to the intermission. We'll break it all down in a very exciting first period. All right, here we go. Let's get our stats up and let's run through it. Welcome to the intermission show. The Zambonis are on the ice. We're all tied up at ones. 11 shots for the Senators, 9 for the Calgary Flames. 13 hits to 7, Ottawa leading there. Faceoffs pretty close, 9-8. The Sens have taken the lead. 1 for 1, the Flames go on the power play. The Senators 0 for 3. Although, wasn't that goal on the power play? I guess the power play had just expired. Taking a look, 6 giveaways for the Flames, 2 for the Sens. 4 takeaways for the Sens, 1 for the Flames, and 9 block shots to 3. Calgary doing a great job there. Huberdeau had the first goal, his 7th on the power play. Coronado and Zari getting the assist. Adam Gaudette scored for the Senators, his 9th of the season. Ridley Gregg, his 4th assist of the year. And this was a pretty exciting game. Huberdeau's goal was a nice little move. It came down around behind the net, a little bump pass up in the slot, and Huberdeau makes no mistake, and he puts it right on and through. It was a very nice goal. And as we saw here in this one, Adam Gaudette, right place, right time, sneaks around behind the net, waiting wide open in front, and he just gets that pass backdoor and essentially puts it in the open net. So really, really good play by both these teams. Both these teams, we said in the opening, it was going to be fairly even, and they're playing that way. When we take a look around the horn, Devils 3-1 over the Predators. Flyers 3-2 over the Golden Knights. Vegas trying to come back there. Stars 3-1 over the Hurricanes. Capitals and Panthers, they are tied at 1s. Blues and Rangers, they're tied at 2s. The Lightning now 6-1 over the Colorado Avalanche. Red Wings and Islanders, they are tied at 1s. Jets and Wild are tied at 1s, and the other 2 games are late starts tonight. Now, if you didn't hear it earlier, Slayer, what's going on? Welcome in. Why is it saying 2-1? So there was a goal that was called back. FanDuel probably just hasn't updated it as of yet, is my guess. But it was pretty cool. It was back and forth, goals back all the way around. Oh, it was absolutely wild. It was wild. We thought it was 2-1 for a second there, but luckily they called that one back real quick. Some big news talking about the Washington Capitals, and you may have heard, some of you may have heard already. Alex Ovechkin, who was on a tear. He was leading the league in scoring. He was lighting it up. We thought he'd be breaking Gretzky's record this season. Well, Alex Ovechkin took a hit, and he went down and went off. And it has turned out that Alex Ovechkin has fractured his left fibula and will miss 4 to 6 weeks. So Alex Ovechkin is out 4 to 6 weeks, essentially with a broken leg. So that's not good news for the Washington Capitals sniper, who is on a great pace. So we know he will be back. He'll probably return in the new year. No sense in rushing it back. I assume he's going to be back in the new year. The question, though, will he be going as hard as he was? Will Ovechkin still be able to push to break that record this season? You know, broken leg, doesn't matter which bone it is in your leg you break, you fracture. It is tough to come back from. So we'll see how he does, and we're hoping for him. Also, if you haven't newed, in retiree information, Pavel Datsyuk, he unretires to sign a one-day contract with the Detroit Red Wings so he can officially retire as a Detroit Red Wing. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I live 20 minutes from DC. Big fan. Went to the game 3 weeks ago to win against Nashville. So sad he's out. I'm seriously disgusted. I want. Yeah, you know, Slayer. You know, I had mixed reactions. Obviously, for me, I'm a Gretzky guy, right? A huge Gretzky guy. I really, really, really wanted Gretzky to keep that record. And as Ovechkin was getting closer and closer and closer, it just became a matter of time. It was inevitable. He's going to do it. If he doesn't do it this year, he'll do it next year for sure. Next year is the last year of Ovechkin's contract. So I would be shocked, even if Ovechkin said, you know what? I'm going to take the rest of this year off. I'm going to recover. We'll come back next year and we'll deal with it. He still probably breaks the record. So it's going to be interesting. We'll have to see when Ovechkin returns what kind of pace he gets back onto. And that's great news about Datsyuk. Can't wait to see that retirement ceremony. It's going to be awesome. Some of you Bruins fans, you know, you were wondering, hey, what's going to happen with Jim Montgomery since we fired him? Well, the St. Louis Blues did not wait long. They fired their head coach, Drew Bannister, and they went out and signed Jim Montgomery. So Montgomery has a new home in St. Louis. He signed a 5-year deal with the Blues. So will he be able to help get that team sorted out? I had one of those fibula tough to. Oh no, Rick. Yeah, that's right. And it is tough to come back for sure. But listen, these guys, they're like superhuman, right? It is absolutely wild how in shape these NHL players are. And you know, athletes tend to come back a little faster than than us normal people. But Rick, you're an athlete yourself, and or at least were, and you know, coming back from it, you know, if you're saying it's tough to come back from, that means something, because it is definitely tough. Theo Sam Eagle in the house. What's going on? The Nitro Zamboni. I feel like an American Gladiator when you say that. What's up, Theo? Hope you're doing well. Here's some nostalgia for you. Back in the 80s, Flames lifted the cup with Kevkin Lube in the team. Today, he is the hockey commentator. Oh, I didn't know that, Swedish Rob. Very cool. Oh, yeah. Len, was there any surprise? I'm shocked it took that long. I had a broken leg and I couldn't do anything for like 4 months. Yeah, and I tell you, Ovechkin, he's probably got a brace or a cast, and he's probably sitting on one foot or sitting in a chair with his leg up, still taking shots. He's making sure those shoulders and those wrists get workouts for sure. Heart has to be there. Yes, that is such a key thing. You see it in movies all the time. How many Rocky montages do we have to watch, right? Of the workouts, the getting in there, trying to fight for it. Your heart makes such a big difference. And when you're injured and, you know, somebody has that drive, a milestone they're trying to achieve, and they're pushing for it, heart does make huge difference. If I visit Canada, should I go to Toronto or Calgary first? Ooh, Caleb, that's a tough question. 2 totally different experiences. If you're going to do Calgary, I hope you're going to the mountains. You're going to do Banff and Lake Louise and all the fun stuff in and around. I mean, Calgary, I've never been there, so I can't tell you. But from what I've seen and what I've heard, it's absolutely beautiful. Toronto, it's a big city. Toronto's a big city. Depending on what you want to do in Toronto, it's kind of like any other big city you've been to. Yes, there are some fun things to do in Toronto. You got the CN Tower, which is unique. If you're doing the CN Tower, you got Ripley's Aquarium right there as well, which is kind of cool. Of course, Scotiabank is an experience. Scotiabank Arena, by the way, now doing tours. We're gonna see if we can maybe set something up. That would be cool. But Toronto's just a big city, and depending on the time of year, if you're coming in the winter time, you don't want to be downtown Toronto in the winter with the snow, and it's not fun. If you're going north of Toronto, you got Canada's Wonderland. You got some good shopping up at Vaughan Mills. If you want to go even north, hit the Cookstown outlet markets is kind of cool. If you want to go up to Cottage Country, if you go kind of the Muskoka area or over by kind of Halliburton area, really, really nice. There's great times, but I kind of think Calgary would be the stop. And maybe I'm just saying that because I'm in Toronto. I'm in and around the Toronto area. That's right, Rick. Toronto is like New York. It's a small New York. And depending on which pocket you go to, you get a little bit of a different experience. But if you're coming to Toronto to kind of do the CN Tower, go see a play down to the entertainment district. Hockey Hall of Fame, of course, is a cool experience. If you're here, you get to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame. That's neat, but it really depends on what you want to do in Toronto. Sam is going to go to Toronto on a Leafs day, wear a Flames gear and jersey, just throw Flames jerseys and shirts. I will tell you, though, if you are going to Toronto and you're going to be downtown Toronto, make sure there's no parades, no celebrations, no nothing, because the traffic is god-awful. It's terrible. In other news, the Pittsburgh Penguins have made a move. Pittsburgh Penguins, pretty much fire sale going on. Everybody is available. There was a funny tweet they put out a little while ago where they said Sidney Crosby will be dressing for tonight's game. The rest of the lineup is a game time decision. Thought that was pretty funny. But the Penguins have acquired Philip Tomasino from the Nashville Predators for a 4th-round draft pick in 2027. Wow, they're already trading away draft picks in 2027. But Philippe Tomasino, now a Pittsburgh Penguin, and he's not really going to solve much of the issues in Pittsburgh. But hey, way to go, Dubas. We're all hockey fans here. We all enjoy the NHL. We all enjoy celebrating hockey. Well, we got to step up our game, hockey fans. A survey just came out indicating the most engaged fans from 23-24. So from 23-24, the most engaged fans, NHL fans, were number 10 on the list. We didn't even crack the top 5. So hockey fans, we got to do a better job. Number 1 fans, does anyone want to take a guess? Which sport do you think? Give me your top 3. Give me your top 3 most engaged fans. Who do the fans celebrate and engage with the most? Let's see. Put in your top 3 picks. I'm curious. I've already kind of told you NHL is at the bottom. They're in number 10, so they're not in the top 3. So it's kind of slim pickings, but let's see. And then I don't want to spoil it. Hey, Sophie, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. All right, nobody wants to take a guess. The top 3 most engaged sports fans are engaged with what sports? Land going soccer, football, baseball. Okay. I'm not going to say yes or no. Len's the only one who wants to take a gamble. All right, well, I'll tell you. Okay, there we go. Swedish Rob, NFL, NBA, MLB, soccer, cricket, basketball. Swedish Rob, the close. Hockey, Beverly, I wish. Swedish Rob, you're the closest. NFL is number 1. NFL is number 1 with 91 million points. I don't know how they rank the points, but NFL is number 1. NBA is number 2. WWE, fans of WWE comes in number 3. Fans of MLB is 4. Fans of UFC is 5. I want to know what 6, 7, 8, and 9 are, because if NHL is not number 10. According to Meta, the top 5 engaged fans bases are points transfer to views, comments, and likes. So views, comments, and likes in social media. So 91 million for the NFL, 83 million for the NBA, 55 million for WWE, 44 million for MLB, 38 million for UFC. NHL is 10th on the list, which is crazy. So we are, which is nuts. MLS soccer is number 9. So NHL fans, we got to do better. We got to get out there and get those likes and comments going. Holy moly, that's crazy. I saw that number and I could not believe it. I mean, I know hockey fans are pretty vocal on social media, but I guess when it comes to NFL, NBA, and MLB, you know, the gambling aspect is so much larger than it is for hockey. I know hockey, gambling for hockey is definitely picking up, but it's nowhere near what it is for the other sports. All right, had to finish the beverage. My chat bar disappeared. Oh no, Marshall. You know, YouTube is having some issues with the chat. I keep getting chat disconnected. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So yeah, I keep getting my chat saying disconnected and then reconnected. So they did roll out, YouTube did roll out a release, some updates a little ways back, and I think it's been causing a whole lot of issues. we suffered a lot of those issues last week. At the beginning of last week, we were in the middle of four straight nights of streaming, and we had some issues. But looks like most of them have been corrected. Poll is pretty close. The Flames, 64% taking the Flames. In the Flames right now, playing really, really good. I'm enjoying this game. This game is kind of what I thought it would be like, but it is very exciting. Add in the challenges, the called back goals, each team with a goal called back now. It's going to be crazy. Bias against Ottawa. Bradley, what's going on? Welcome in. You know, goals called back, goals that shouldn't be called back. Lots going on in this game. We almost had a fight. Emotions are starting to get high. You know, what is going to happen in period number 2? Are we going to continue to see that heightened level of emotions coming in? Todd, how's it going? NASCAR, PJ, and pickleball. You know, I've never tried pickleball. It looks like a fun game. I used to enjoy tennis, but I have yet to try pickleball. But NASCAR, and PGA definitely got to be up on there. Why are you giving me the look? I've never tried pickleball. I know you've tried pickleball. You had the opportunity. I haven't had the opportunity to play. I got to try. There's lots of things I have to try. Pickleball, though, would be fun. Let's see. PGA is interesting when it comes to their fans. Because it's so different. I mean, NASCAR is different as well, but NASCAR has a huge following. PGA is very different. I happen to enjoy golf, so I'll watch it from time to time. They did a great show, Full Swing, on Netflix, a documentary where they follow a certain player around for each episode. Was awesome. I still have to finish the second season, but it was really, really, really cool. So I'm curious to see where PGA would have been on that list. Oh, yes, Sophie, all the points have been reset. All the points were reset at the beginning of the season. Pickleball is fun, a little easier than tennis. Brian, I'm all about efficiency and making it easier. So I'm down. I am down. I cannot run the way I used to. The knees get sore real fast these days. Real fast. So pickleball seems like good. I mean, ping pong even better. I'm up for ping pong any day. All right, intermission is done. We're about to get going. Period number 2 coming right up. Let's hope it brings us more of the same. Let's get over. All right, we got things set. We're ready to rock. Period number 2, moments away. Oh my goodness. How will the Flames come out and play here? They kind of let their emotions get the better of them. the physicality picking up, but they were having some issues to finish that period. So the Sens gonna have a moment here to come out on top. So the players are out on the ice. Here we go, second period.
As a coaching staff,
right
to sell
up.
your message of stick
Enjoy.
with it, play the same way, don't play the clock when you're constantly down, and that's when the Ottawa Senators have gotten a lot of trouble, just not being able
they
to
do.
stick
They
with
need
the
to get that
game
hot
they set
fix
out
in
to,
there
but they
for
battled
sure.
back there.
Thank you
First
for
period,
hitting
as
that
far as I'm
subscribe, by the way. That puts
that
us
bad start is out of the way because you tied it up
22
and
subscribers
great
away
opportunity once again.
from 25K.
2 goals were rubbed out. Coaches' challenges in that period. Mackenzie Weegar scoring for Calgary, taken away in contact with the goaltender. Anton Forsberg, and then Brady Tkachuk thought he had one to give Ottawa the lead, and that was taken away. Drake Batherson crowding the house.
Meehan, due to
Kick off the second
copyrights,
period, line
I'm not
changes
allowed
on each
YouTube
side.
to take the channel down.
And a chance Tkachuk for Stutzla.
If I could show it to you, I
Overskates it.
100%
He
would.
gets it back. 44 seconds left on this Ottawa power play. It's held in by Josh Norris. Now Sanderson greeted there by
Thank you for
Backlund.
hitting that subscribe.
Stutzla.
Oh, a little fall there at the
Try and
blue
recover
line.
from
Sens
that.
just trying to keep it in.
Gained by
Stutzla
Backlund. He'll thread it all
stepped
the
on
way
a
down.
string and
That's
fell down.
sequence for Stutzla. That open net he stumbled on that pass. See if he can get his footing out there. I wonder if he's got something wrong with his skate.
2 Calgary players in the box. Jonathan Huberdeau and Braden Bahal, his penalty. Bahal's penalty on the board. 10 seconds left in it. Ridley Gregg in the box for Ottawa. Prime Monday Night Hockey, presented by Uber Eats.
God, I hope so. So it's going to be
Time
Wednesday
from
night.
Canada's capital.
Wednesday night is the game, and
Thomas Chabot
I
now
hope
will
they
clear
get
it
more
in.
playing
Ball
time
out of the
together,
box.
for sure.
Weegar moves it all the way around. Blake Coleman out to center. Collected by Yegor Sharangovich. Canceled a bit by Thomas Chabot. Now Nick Jensen muscled by Blake Coleman. The Senators get it out to center. Michael Amadio for the front. Pinto, the pass in back of him. They reestablish beautifully. Shot taken by Hamonic.
Nice
It's kicked out
save.
with a purpose by Dustin Wolf.
How about Wolf there? Strong, confident, young goaltender. He was ready for that challenge up high in his crease.
Wolf puts it on a tee for Kevin Ball. Chipped, but not out of the zone. As it's held in by Travis Hamonic. Rasmus Anderson for Andrei Kuzmenko. Calgary, winners of 4 straight, will get it deep. They are 7-2-2 in the month of November. Madio will steer it through center. A foot race ensues. Cousins can't get there.
We got another Calgary penalty coming up. This is a high stick. Nick
Nick
Cousins took a stick. Kuzmenko's stick in the face.
That's a D-zone play here. Kuzmenko is just trying to catch up to the speed of Cousins. Cousins does a good job of drawing.
Nick
Power
Cousins
plays.
does a very good job
He's
of drawing
pursuing the
this
puck
penalty.
right there. That stick gets high.
Calgary, number 96, 2 minutes for high sticking.
Another
What a pass this
Ottawa
was here, guys, by
Senators
Brady
power
Tkachuk. Watch
play.
him in the middle right here. He's going to pop up. Oh, there's some Stutzla falling before that. You know, that can be a ton of fun on the bench when things are going well and you're winning hockey games. You could joke about that, but not when you're losing. There's no smiles on the bench, but a good lesson for all young players. You blow an edge. Doesn't matter if it's your skates or not. Go off, get your blades checked. The camera might be on you. Makes it look like it was the blades' fault. Not
Of
yours.
course, it's like tennis. It's always the tennis racket.
You have
no
to.
string.
You have to.
Power play number 4 for Ottawa. Stutzla to the outside. Short-handed.
Here we go, 2-on-1, shorthanded. Ottawa trying to get back.
Draws in.
Little
overskated
drop
by
pass, and
Backlund.
they couldn't connect.
And a transition
Sends the other way.
For Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk. Tim Stutzla right on the money. A shot. Wolf said no. Drake Batherson. Now Sanderson looks for a shooting lane. Here's Stutzla. He'll take it in. Cross-ice pass off a defensive stick. I believe off Bahal, and it goes out of play.
Stutzla's thinking shot there. But you look at a couple turnovers here as Ottawa on the entry. Batherson didn't connect with that, and he's back in the play here, coming up the ice. Now here he is. He pops in there and then immediately goes the other way.
Hey, good
See
news,
what Stutzla
Toronto.
sees.
It's going to be 6 degrees tomorrow.
Across the Batherson. I'm so impressed with Wolf there. Saw a slap shot earlier. He was ready for that, and that play across the ice. He was there early. He was out high, and it's a confident play in net.
Tim Stutzla will set up shop. Lay it back for Sanderson. Around the horn to Chuck. This way for Stutzla. To the goal line. Batherson to the slot, the bumper slot. Norris, and Wolf got a piece of it. Now Stützle out of the corner. Sanderson straight away.
They score. Another power play goal for the Senators. Batherson. Unbelievable.
Cousins draws a questionable call here in Ottawa. Their power play goes to work. They have set plays. They don't always work, but you have to get the puck back.
It wasn't a questionable call. Cousins took a high stick in the face. It's not questionable.
He sees here. He's a smaller guy. He's got to stand up. You see his eyes go behind the head of Batherson.
Anderson's shot was coming in, and I think Tkachuk and Batherson both got a deflection on this.
Jody, it doesn't need to be the big slap shot.
But it just gets through and gets in.
Delivering that wrist shot, but sometimes that's all you have time for, especially if you're given the space. So tough for a goaltender to pick up.
How about the recognition there, too, of Sanderson to see the bodies in front and understanding to get the puck there quickly.
Yeah, that's green light.
Now Miromanov off net. Caught by Anton Forsberg. Maybe a double dip on the tip. We'll see.
Yeah, I think it got both. I think it got Tkachuk first and then Batherson. Let's take a look. One touch. Double touch. No chance for a goaltender in that situation.
No, the high tip's one thing, but how about Batherson? How do you get a tip off of a tip? That's a lucky play for them, but he's focused on that puck the entire way.
Oh, these guys are frustrated.
You have to have zone time to have a guy in front like that, and it's a
nice goal, though. Nice goal.
I thought their offensive attack just moments
Brady Tkachuk. Right now, they have it given to Brady Tkachuk.
Just a simple shot.
This should get flipped to Batherson. Watching for that.
9th goal of the season. Drake Batherson off to a great start. And the number one power play at home comes through again. Icing is called here, and we'll bring it back.
Well, if you're Calgary, you're saying that's too many opportunities for the power play. You know, I know one is a challenge.
There we go. Batherson gets it to Tkachuk and
for the Calgary
Sanderson.
Flames. You know, one is a delay a game, and then the last one.
I want to talk about Josh Norris. Sorry, Joe.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. That is officially the 20 count. 20 subs away from 25K. Thank you so much.
Your power play unit stays on. You end up scoring the goal, but great stuff from Josh Norris.
Lightning Blitz, what's going on? Welcome.
Hanley's shot patted down by Forsberg. The goal set up by Brady Tkachuk and Jake Sanderson at 3:18 again on the power play. Ottawa 1 for 4 tonight with their power play. Now it's broken up.
Peter, you called it so far. A lot of hockey still to go.
From Pinto. It's cleared deeper in the zone. Jensen gets back there for Ottawa. Flung across. All the way back, Anderson. Cherry
shot, a nice glove save by Forsberg.
Let's go down to Adnan Berg.
All right, John, thank you very much.
Marshall, will be Wednesday. Leafs and Panthers coming up on Wednesday.
5 assists in his last 4 games and recently honored as his number 52 was retired by the Nepean Sports Complex. He played for the
we can make that visible right now.
Raiders, same team as Steve Yzerman played at Steve Yzerman Arena. So number 52 getting his due back in his town. John, over to you.
That's awesome. Just 10 minutes from here, Nepean, Ontario.
You know, he was encouraged to go to the queue. His rights were held by Halifax. He ended up there the next season and joined a team that had pretty good talent. We'll get to it. Norris now with a chance, shut down by Wolf. Nathan McKinnon, Jonathan Drouin, Nikolai Ehlers, and Uyghur on the same junior team. Now Wolf will shut it down.
There we go. So our next stream on Wednesday, Toronto Maple Leafs visiting the Florida Panthers. That is now public, so you should be able to see that stream on our channel. The Maple Leafs and the Panthers going to battle it out
the
for
rush
top
there.
spot.
Where are you going to find him? Right in front of that. I really liked his game tonight. It's just been a shame, all the injuries he's had in his young career, but love the attitude. He's not been scared of anything. He's in the mix. He's in front of the net. A couple good plays.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in 19 subscribers away.
Guys, Batherson's had injuries. Norris, Pinto's been out. All these guys you hear about with the Ottawa Senators. Healthy and finding the role with the new coach. That's a key for this whole organization.
Peters calling it.
Missed 32 games last season.
A little over halfway through, Peters calling it, saying it's over. 5-2.
Something just to say and think about dealing with that and getting back to NHL strength.
Yeah,
your
Rick
confidence
Bolts are
back.
crushing it tonight.
Pretty consistent here too to start this season for the Senators.
And physical too.
Yeah, he can bring it. He can be a bit of an agitator as well.
Calgary now rewinding back. Ryan Lomberg broken up by Jacob Bernard.
Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. 18 to go.
Rolls around, collected
Make
by
sure
Kevin Rooney.
that you do
He'll
register for our contest.
You get a good look here.
Giving away a $100 gift card.
Pitched out on the deflection,
Amazon.
no icing. Kevin Ball coming all the way back to it. He's been a quality addition on the back
That's
end.
going to be a nice little holiday gift for somebody.
Really steadied it for Anderson back there. Rasmus Anderson, a lot talked about his start to the season, his bigger role as a leader. When you have Ball back there, who has really stepped in this year with the Flames and done an excellent job defensively, it allows Anderson to get up in the play.
To the corner now. Backlund is there. He'll dust it off. Michael Backlund all the way back. Matt Coronado covering at the point. Rims it around to the far side. Hanley for Calgary. Sharon Govich darts a bit now. Cycles it back for Hanley. The play on the outside. Coronado. He turns it over to Ridley Gregg, who's out through center ice. Get it deeper in the Calgary zone. Braden Pahal. 6 minutes gone. Here in the second period. 2-1 Ottawa. John Forsland. Jody Shelley. Thomas
Hickey. Go up and out of play.
That puck deflects out of play. The Senators get a huge power play goal from Drake Batherson.
All right, they're going to take a commercial break. I was just thinking to myself, they haven't really gone for commercial for a while. 13:55 to go here in the second. It's 2-1 Ottawa Senators. The Flames got to go and find their game. All these penalties have slowed them down. Sens are ahead in shots now, 15-11, but 4-2 in this period alone. And the faceoffs, Sens trying to come back, but the Flames holding them there. The Flames now have that lead, 53.8%. A lot of block shots for Calgary. Calgary defensively, they've been playing okay, but they just got to find a way to turn their game back on. The first half of this game was pretty even. It was a great pace going back and forth, but things have slowed down here for Calgary, and part of it is when you're shorthanded so many times, 4 times here in this game, it kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit. So they got to figure out a way of putting it back down, dropping that gear to the next level, and really, really pushing forward. So we're going to see what these Flames have in the tank. Flames are on quite a heater, quite a winning streak. So they're looking to continue that here today. When we take a look at the Flames lineup right now, it's Backlund who has the most time on ice for forwards at 8:53. It's Rasmus Anderson who leads all defensemen with 11:53 of ice time. But who is shooting the puck? Well, it's Backlund and Zari leading all Calgary forwards with 2 shots. Huberdeau's got 1. Sharnkovich has 1. But no shots for Coleman. No shots for Coronado. No shots for Lomberg or Possible or Kadri or Kuzmenko. Those guys got to get some shots on net to get things going. Right now, almost all the defense have some shots on net. So they got to get their shooting going. Coming back from commercial break, let's see how the Flames bounce back and go. Yeah, challenges too, Rick. Challenges too.
Jake
Too many.
Sanderson sails it in, cut off a bit by Dustin Wolf, the goaltender. Now Pospisil. Touch it back. It's carried out. Nazem Kadri to the outside. Kuzmenko skate to stick attempt by Anderson. Kuzmenko
too many passes.
They'll move it out to center. Baudette tried to get there, and Ball will sling it all the way back in the Ottawa zone. 13:27 left to go in the second period. The Sens with a 1-goal lead. Winless in their last 5. 1 point in that time period. They will be in San Jose on Wednesday night. Calgary will be in Detroit the same night. Shot blocked in front by Kevin Ball. Taken by Travis Hamonic. And it comes out to center. To the boards. Picked up by Tim Stützle. Off the backside of Brady Tkachuk. Through the slot. Huberdeau finds Andrei Kuzmenko. He'll gain the zone. Jonathan Huberdeau. The shot blocked and stinging off Thomas Chabot, who limps around out there. Stays out because he has to. Now in the center zone, shot back in by Mackenzie Weegar, and Chabot is still out there on one leg.
Long way from the bench, too.
How about the Flames? They're trying to force a lot through the middle. I don't think they're doing themselves any favor in the offensive zone. Like getting pucks back, and what they do, the next pass or the next play is in favor of the Ottawa Senators. I think they need a little more directness in their game here.
Miramanov will send it all the way around. Connor Zary does the same. Miramanov to the wall with it. Bernard Docker will get it out. Calgary will rewind, at least an attempt here. Ottawa will make that change. Calgary changing too. This is Miramanov. Along the boards, Blake Coleman, two-time cup winner. Tampa Bay. Forsberg to the wall again. Coleman sealed it for a moment for Calgary, and it comes back out through center.
Chabot is actually heading to the locker room there. He's getting help down the tunnel after that shot block moments ago. I mean, they just lost Zub to a broken foot, blocked the shot his last game. Young D, part of their big core here in Ottawa, and that's not a good sight for Senators or fans. And here it is. It's like it's right off the instep there of that skate, and there's not a ton of protection there.
Yeah, it sucks to
and
get
if it's
hit
on the laces,
on
it's even less protection.
Chabot is scooching down the bench real quick.
But here he's
gonna
on one leg.
Head down the tunnel.
You hope he's back, as he's missed a lot of time too. We talked about Norris, but Chabot's been hurt.
Gonna head down. That hurts anytime you get hit on the skate. That hurts a lot.
A good defensive player, and he's rounded out his game. He's turned into a guy that's defending better. A big part of this group. Let's hope we see 72 back on the bench pretty quick here.
They say this is the first time Thomas Chabot has really felt good about starting training camp, medically at least, right? I mean, he's had, as Hicks says, he's had an assortment of injuries, and the rehab can take a lot out of a player.
Of course, you think about the start of the year. You spend your summer rehabbing. You're already behind when the season starts, and when you can come in full health and strength and really hit the camp in
that's
full stride,
even worse.
it's a different animal
than the ankle, I think.
Hopefully, that's just a bump or bruise.
Taking it on the laces.
Down in the tunnel.
Ottawa lost Artem Zub to an injury on Saturday night from their back end. Giroux, Norris, Hamonic.
Matt, how's it going?
Out. Norris, Travis Hamonic at his side. Jake Sanderson. He'll peel away from coverage. Roll it along the kick plate. Norris to the slot. Giroux hammers
Big
one.
shot. And that's
right
one
off
thing.
the
When you
glass.
get hit in the foot, as soon as you
Sanderson
take your
swings it.
skate off, your
Hamonic.
foot just swells up.
Upstairs
You
it
got to
goes.
keep
It
that
pops out to the
compression.
slot. Weegar press. Backlund, great play. Matt Coronado. Flames will get out of dodge. Backlund goes to work. Lay it back. Moving in, Kuzmenko.
Look for the wraparound. It's there in front. They can't bury
hands
it.
it off to Kadri. His shot blocked. A bevy of humanity. Stutzla had the block, and it comes all the way back.
Look at him now in the forecheck. I mean, this kid, he's got such great compete. He plays a 200-foot game. A superstar in the National Hockey League. And guys like this that drive it for an organization, they're fun for us to watch.
Brady Tkachuk off the paddle of Wolf out in front, available for Gaudette. Plays it off the stick of Anderson, reset back by Stutzla. Clevin for Jensen. Head save. Wolf.
Good
He's
save
got
by
it.
the Wolf. Oh, what a stop.
Let's go down to Adnan Burke.
Thanks, Peter.
All right, John,
You're
shot
putting
for
the
ideal
whole
holiday
Stanley
gifts
Cup
for hockey fans
playoffs
at
on
NHLshop.ca.
one
Take
game
advantage
versus Washington.
Of today's holiday offer on your favorite brands.
Oh my
When you're on
goodness,
the
that's
bench for the
funny.
Senators,
By the way,
watching
while they're
Stutzla there,
talking about
it's
NHL
block
Shop,
the shot
if you are in
defensively,
the
lead
market
charge on the
for
forecheck,
some
and then he
jerseys,
tops
stuff
off
like
by
that,
being involved with his
I,
offensive zone play. And
you know,
it's simple,
NHL Shop has some good deals
traffic
on
and
right
Paul
now.
Wolf was
Fanatics
such a
has
good
some good
goaltender. They
deals
got the
on.
scouting report
I
on
do
him.
have an affiliate
Ottawa here
account
doing
with
some good things. I'm looking for
with
Calgary now
Fanatics.
to get things going
So if there is
offensively. I
something
think
you're
they've
looking
done a
for, let
favor
me
a
know.
little
I
bit
can
to
get
the
you a
Ottawa
link
Senators.
for it.
You do have to give them credit
But go ahead,
defensively. No real
and
second chances on
if
fourth,
you
third.
see a good
Not
deal,
lot of
go out
chances
there
at
and
all.
buy it. I will tell you,
They've got another level to
NHL
their
Shop
game.
has some real good
Left angle
deals
for
on,
Greg.
especially some of those old
Jensen,
Adidas
off the body,
jerseys. You can
pinball
get them
off
for good
Huberdeau.
prices. It doesn't benefit me at all, but go on ahead and check it out.
Senators,
NHL
Reinhardt,
Shop.
he goes deep
If you're
with
looking
it.
for a jersey, now's always a good time
Along
to
the
pick one
boards,
up.
Jonathan Huberdeau stripped. Ridley Gregg goes wide to the slot. Jensen off a skate off Pinto. And Calgary survives.
Hey,
it.
Ben,
Here they
what's
come.
going
Blake
on?
Coleman. This way for Nazem Kadri. Hand eye by Coleman along the boards, and he's checked by Gregg. Kadri digs it out, takes a bump. It's hit by Reinhart, and now it's controlled by Nick Jensen out to center. Dumped in by Pinto. Both
Thank you for that subscribe. Appreciate it. Welcome to the community.
9:15 left in the second period. Rasmus Andersson will think twice about a breakout.
See if this line could get something going for Calgary, Jody. You mentioned the forecheck.
Oh, nice,
playing
Rick.
a more direct
Yeah,
game. Well, these
they
guys
came
know
out
the
nice.
role.
Yeah, they want to get it below the hash marks here and really try to pressure.
Of course, we do have our own Samwelb B12 merch, which you can check out on our website by clicking the store link, or right here on YouTube. Go to our YouTube shop. You can check it out. Get yourself some Samwelb B12 merch. We got hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts. Although I'll be honest, I got a hoodie. Hoodie's a little tight around the neck when you put the hood on. It's a little snug around the wrist too, but it's super warm. I wore it. We went to Winterfest at Canada's Wonderland, and I wore it. It was so warm.
Outside, Jacob Chikrin goes to Washington in that trade for Jensen. The shot goes wide. It comes all the way back down. Nick Jensen rolls it around. Good chip, a nice one by Claude Giroux. Norris broken up by Miramanov. Uyghur. Lomberg. Moved along, but not deep by Backlund. 25 left to go in the second period. Through center. Batherson.
Peter, that would probably be the case.
Back of the goal, club down, fought for, now controlled by Mackenzie Uyghur. He'll walk it out. Sealed off on the way out by Claude Giroux. The Flames will get it back. Brady Tkachuk steps on the ice, fresh. Send it in, golfed by Miramanov, out. Michael Backlund, partial 2-on-1 with Sharon Govich, a shot. That goes wide, out of the corner.
I think Stützle just interfered with that shot just enough on his back pressure to throw that.
Under 8 minutes to go in this period. Only 3 shots for Calgary so far. Not enough.
Flames come up with it. Out of the corner battle, a spill there by Sharon Govich. Backlund grinding. Coronado to the corner. Pestered, roughed up on the play by Travis Hamonic. Anderson sends it deeper by Clevin. Chuck back on it. Long shift here for Ottawa. Kevin Ball up on the play. We see it up close. And his opposite number will jailbreak it out. Chance. Stützle. Gaudette's out in front. A trailer. Brady Tkachuk. And the pass unattainable. Stützle out of the corner. Dancing on Jonathan Huberdeau. Adam Gaudette.
Oh, Ulysses.
Gets it back. Sends it all the way around for Jake Sanderson. To the slot, to the corner. Reinhart. Come up with
Jared, how's it going? Welcome in. Good evening.
Sanderson looking through traffic off the goaltender. Wolf out of the corner. All the way back for Jake Sanderson. A slap pass.
Another shot and a goal by the Senator. The Senators have been all over them in this period. Senators driving hard, and they're going to put this one home.
That's got to feel good for Cole Reinhart, but it's all Jake
Cole
Sanderson
Reinhart
here.
gets
Nice
the
little
goal.
fake here. Look, he's already got a play on net. That's led to the go-ahead goal for the Senators, and now he's feeling it. And this play, it's heads up, right across the
Puck
seam
is
here.
bouncing
Once
around.
you shoot a couple pucks,
A little shot
you gotta
pass
bite and
comes
respect
across.
that play in the shot
It's
lane, and
knocked
as
down,
broken
and it
in
comes
front,
right to
broken
Reinhart.
play on
He's going to
Wolf.
put
There's
that
nothing
one
you can do, but Sanderson, he's mobile, he's got his head up.
Yep,
and right
Jared,
now he's got his team
just
with a
like
2-goal
that.
lead.
And he broke his stick too. You know, you tell your first goal stories. How about that? You walk off the ice without a stick because you don't have one, but you don't care. What a moment for him. Congratulations to Cole Reinhart.
Cole Reinhart's first goal.
On the wall with the puck.
Drafted in the 6th round in 2020. Recalled today.
That's awesome. I mean, those are great stories.
38
You come to a
to
team
go
that's
here in
struggling
period
a little
number
bit,
2.
you get in the lineup tonight, you get a
Yikes,
goal.
the
That's
Flames
national hockey.
falling apart. They're going to go to commercial break. 3-1. The Senators have the lead. Cole Reinhart put that one in. No Allmark tonight. That's right. No Allmark tonight. He's getting a little breather, and so far, Sens are doing all right. They're pulling this one. They've regained the lead in the face-off circle. Now 51. Oh, nope. They just updated it. Scratch that. 50-50 now. 50-50. They are even in the face-off circle. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Welcome in. 20 hits now for the Senators, 8 for the Flames. So again, they're just wearing them down. 14 block shots for Calgary and 13 giveaways. 13 giveaways is a high number. High number. Even through 2 full periods, that is a very high number. Calgary's just got to get their game back together. Their win streak is in jeopardy. They have to figure out how to pull this one together. Why I finally come in and start talking about going for the Flames, and they put up this kind of performance. You mean no Kadri tonight either? Excuse me, pardon me. You know, Kadri, you made the comment earlier, Rick, about he's not been good. He's not been good tonight at all. Really has not been. Endgame, of course. I leave him his 3 goals. Of course. Herman, what's going on? Welcome in. Kadri, I kind of expected more from him tonight. And seeing this performance, I know earlier with the rumors about him coming back to Toronto, I kind of said, hey, I would listen to offers. But seeing his performance tonight, can I go back on that statement? He's just not performing well. Pardon me, for $7 million. Expect more. Expect more. All right, they're just coming back from commercial break. Let's get back in this. Welcome in. As you are coming in, make sure you're hitting those thumbs up buttons. If you haven't hit that like button yet, give that like button a hit. Make sure you hit that subscribe as well.
Great to hear from the one and only Adnan Burke. Out of the corner, Kuzmenko off a stick. Cole Reinhardt with a lasting memory, his first NHL goal, set up by Ridley Gregg and Jake Sanderson, has given Ottawa a 3-1 lead.
Sanderson and Gregg have a couple of points here
in the second period. Batherson, Hamonic loads the gun.
They're at it again.
And shot by Batherson.
6 minutes to go.
Kadri. More pressure from the Sens. Sanderson chipped along by Giroux.
8-2 now, Tampa Bay. Wow.
The rebound forked wide. Josh Norris in front. Calgary now will finally get it out. Kadri will dump it in. Forsberg, the high priest of head fakes there, hangs on to it.
Rick, yeah, I mean, Nyes has been next level this year. He's been outstanding. Hopefully he's okay. Nicholas, how's it going? Welcome in. They're going to take another little small break. But welcome in, Nicholas. Tampa is crushing. I can't believe it. They're unbelievable tonight. The goal was offside. Oh, I'd have to go back. I didn't look at it as for the offside. Interesting take. We'll have to go and see if we can look back at
get off. And you need a line to start to generate something here.
It is, Len. It is very high. I'd be curious what the ask would be.
Get out of their own end.
And Jody, there was a chance as well for them to get something going. Kuzmenko, a really gifted player, looked for a pass instead. They've been a little
Five
bit
and a half to go here in period number 2.
They want to grind you out. They need to get back to their game here.
Well, they're a third period team too. Remember that. They've done a really good job at coming back. So I'm sure the thing about them too, if you think about it, Thomas, they understand how they have to win, and that's as a team. We just haven't seen their game here going tonight so far.
We had the Flames a couple of weeks ago, and it was all about bad starts, great finishes, right? So they're capable. They know it. They have internal belief and a great story. Coronado, Mahal straight away, right in with a shot that deflects high off the glass and goes out of play. 4 minutes and 57 seconds.
All right, they're going to take a commercial break. I'm trying to use my second screen technology here to see if I can find that goal that goes back far enough and take a look to see if indeed it was. Let's see if we can pull up this goal. I wasn't even looking. Usually the spotters are pretty good for the offsides. Let's see if we can find this. Usually teams, they spot those offsides and they'll call them real quick. Let's see if we can find. Nope. Let's see. Why is it so hard to find these highlights sometimes, They can make it a little easier. Let's do this. Sorry, I gotta pick up my phone. It's easier to type. Let's see if we can find this. Todd, how's it going? That Josh Norris is on the trade block. That's right. He's on the trade block, but where could he go? All right, I'm trying to go through and find this. Why is it so hard? I might have to just wait for the highlights and kind of go back and scroll through it. I don't see the clip actually posted up here yet. Although I wonder if I go on through Amazon, can I just scroll back? Will Amazon allow me to? Ooh, it will. All right, let me scrub back and take a look here. Hang on, I'm just going to take a look back at this goal. So I'm just reviewing. Not. No, it was not. From what I see, it is not even close to offside. It looks fine to me. All right. Now, how do I make sure I'm actually live? All right, so they're just coming back. But yeah, I went back. The play was in the zone a long time. It did not look like it's offside to me. I'm clearly not live. How do I get my live back? We get a goal. Calgary's going to score. I apologize. I wasn't live.
Control the puck, but one thing they don't do is get it out of there and change sides so they can move it. And as they do that, look what happens. It's a quick turnover, and this is something Ottawa has done repeatedly in games now. It's just giving up soft
There we go. It's a good goal, Calgary.
In full control, it should be an easy
Sharnkovich putting this forward. It comes over to Coronado. Sharnkovich gets the rebound, and he buries it. Calgary gets one back. Thank you for that subscribe.
That was strong. Sharangovich entered this game with goals in back-to-back games, and he continues on a run here. Great season.
We are now 16 subscribers away from 25K. Unbelievable. 16 subscribers away. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe. Make sure you're tapping that thumbs up too. Thank you for all the support. Can't believe we are 16 subscribers away.
Got to lane up the wall. He takes the middle, and now it's just a comedy of errors as he trips up in front. And then
a good goal. Sharnkovich picks it up. He gets his 5th of the year.
Watch the feet of Yegor.
Keeps Calgary in here. Calgary moving their feet. They're getting going.
I don't know if he meant to do that. I think he might have. Either way, it comes right back to him. And Jody, at this point of the game, no Thomas Chabot. Backend's thin over here, right beside me. You've got a little bit of
Peter's saying that's it. They're not getting any more.
But this is the point of the game that you really see the effect of only having 5 guys. Should be green light for Calgary to keep on making Ottawa play in their own end.
Scrum off the draw along the boards. It'll pop out to center. Now the Senators lay claim to it. They start again. Under 4 minutes left in the second period. 3-2 now Ottawa. Dustin Wolf, Kevin Ball moves the puck. Here's Kuzmenko. Attempt to navigate through center.
Ulysses comes in with a gifted membership. Ulysses, thank you so much. And congrats to Vec. Thank you, Ulysses.
Huberdeau with a shot stopped. It deflects to the corner.
Get those stick taps in the chat for our good friend Ulysses. There it is. Marshall's got it.
Miromanov will get to it for Calgary. Ottawa changing. Miromanov will sense that. Carry it.
Shots are now equal, 18 apiece.
The tough angle blocked by Jensen. Nick Cousins in control. Will aerial flip it out to center ice. Weegar. Intercepted by Ottawa's Jensen, right back in. Miromanov pressured by Michael Amadio. Nick Cousins is there too for Ottawa. Zary now. Good look. Moves it around. Bernard Docker. Off by Weegar, helped out by Zary. Calgary's out. Through the middle of the ice, Connor Zary denied ice. Jacob Bernard Docker sends it back for Travis Hamonic. Indirected for Michael Amadio. Here come the Sens. Bernard Docker with a shot. Ad save Wolf, and Sharangovich is on the rebound. He'll take it back. 2:27 left in the second
Todd,
period.
it's a couple. It's a couple.
Tom Forsberg with a handle for Travis Hamonic. Joel Hanley traps the zone. It was skated by Sharangovich. Norris to open space. Still available. And golfed out by Claude Giroux.
Yeah, Claude Giroux so crafty offensively, but there defensively, second and third effort to make sure that crucial clear was taken care of.
The Sens have a lot of speed.
Clevin with a shot. It deflects wide. Hanley protects the puck away from Claude Giroux. Wants a call. None provided. Now Pahal for Matt Coronado. Young man out of Harvard. Backlund. Sharangovich. Stop!
On the line. Big rebound and a nice save.
Larson on
Wow.
Coronado, who couldn't elevate the puck. And Forsberg comes up big.
Well, skilled play on the entry. Little ovation from the bench
Spooky,
there.
what's going on?
As
Welcome in.
Forsberg makes that second save. How about this? He looks right behind him as that puck hits him. He wasn't sure at all. And then he is outside of the net, outside of the post. It's got to be a terrible feeling, but in desperation, right there.
What a stop.
He collects
Forsberg
that puck
puts
and makes sure
himself
he's
in a
got it
terrible
right under
spot.
his
Calgary
eyes.
puts the puck right into his arm.
If I'm Calgary now, Thomas, I just keep attacking.
1:42 left to go.
Nice save, Forsey.
Thanks. I think. Now Sanderson. Hicks, don't confuse me. Out to center. It's dumped in. Icing is called here.
Well, here's Josh Norris here. And how about Mike Yeo? Talking to him, showing him the iPad. Look, maybe this is the play that I want you to make. You did such a good job. Love the way he separated his man from the body. Well, maybe just talking about simplicity. Maybe he's talking about after the play. I'm not too sure, but I love the communication. Always helps now with the iPad. Break it down just a little bit.
It's probably on that goal. It's showing him his outs, right? Because he didn't look very happy, Norris.
Now Kuzmenko spinning on Sanderson. Kevin Ball through traffic blocked. Regained by
Flames keep bringing
Kuzmenko.
it.
He'll take it to the wall. $1:15 left in the period. Here's Henderson. His shot deflects. Captured by Jake Sanderson. A bank of pass for Brady Tkachuk, who's helped out by Stützle. He springs Gaudette, who drops it off to Jensen. A shot blocked by Rasmus Anderson. The Flames are back out through center and sent all the way back down for icing.
That's going to be an icing call. Thank you for that subscribe.
Here's what's
Welcome to
coming
the
up in our
community. That's
second intermission,
15
presented by
subscribers
Rogers.
away. Well, they took it
Live
back.
Flames
They're
interview,
back to
Mike
16.
Kelly with
Well,
his
thanks for
analytics.
subscribing
We'll
for a
join the
moment.
panel and the NHL Pulse.
Oh, I got
around
excited.
the National Hockey League.
Last rush.
We are 1 minute away. 1 minute away from the second intermission.
The Ottawa Senators.
The
how about
Calgary
back check?
Flames
That
have been
play
pressing,
from
trying to
Stützle
tie
between
this
the
one
legs,
up.
off the toe of his stick, and there's Boswell right in the back check to block things up and gum them up. And that is the litmus test for the Calgary Flames head coach and their team. Is their back check. When their forwards are back like that, they know they're playing the right style of game. And it seems like they're coming here now as things move along.
Kuzmenko will send it down with touch. We play on here. Bernard Docker through center.
There we go. Now
That's a tough one
15
for
subs
Patterson.
away. Thank you very much.
Forged in by Michael Backlund. 30 seconds left in the period. 3-2 Ottawa. Will deflect all the way back.
Calgary had a lot of momentum going. Ottawa's found a way of
Shots
kind
are
of
20
stalling
for
it out.
Calgary, 19 taken by Ottawa. This is Mackenzie Weegar, right up the gut. Sharangovich, and a good
Nice
save,
shot right
holding his
on.
angle
Forsberg gonna
by
hang on.
Forsberg.
We got to talk to Huska today, and such a pleasure talking to him. And you know,
Back
he
to
identifies
16.
here in this game who's working hard, and he's putting out there late in this period. And just how he talks about his leadership group. I thought that was really impressive. His second year
Ottawa
now,
hanging
he's
on.
comfortable
Calgary
in his
really
own skin
pressing.
with
13
the leaders.
seconds
He really
left to
leans
go
on
here in the
them
period.
to tell him what the team needs. And it seems as he's got this team right now to start this season in a very good place.
And it was a really impressive push, right? It was sort of all Ottawa and Calgary over the last 6-7 minutes. Got a goal back, but really just the push we were looking to see from them. It's going to be a
And that's
good
going to
third.
do it. The horn is going to go. Let's go over to the intermission and let's break it all down. All right, let's get these stats. We are set for one. Uh-oh. Come on, stats. Come on, stats. There we go. We are set for a really fun period number 3 with Calgary being down 1. It's 3-2, but Calgary was really coming on the end of that period. When we take a look at the total shots, Calgary now leads 21-19. Still leading in the hit side 22-8. Ottawa absolutely out hitting Calgary in a big way. Calgary, I thought they'd pick up their physical play. They certainly were not able to do that. Take a look at the faceoffs, 22-19. That's been flip-flopping back and forth. Calgary takes the lead, Ottawa takes the lead. Back and forth, back and forth. 1 for 4 on the power play goes Ottawa. Calgary still 1 for 1. How have they not had more power play opportunities? I mean, it's not like Ottawa has been playing a clean game. When we take a look, 8 giveaways for Ottawa, 13. They took one away. 13 giveaways for the Ottawa Senators. 6 for the Calgary Flames. 6 takeaways, Ottawa, 2 for Calgary, and 17 block shots to 12. That is a heck of a number. 17 block shots through 2 periods of play is a great number. They're doing a nice job in their own zone. Your goal scorers in the second period, Drake Batherson, he got his 9th on the power play from Sanderson and Stützle. Cole Reinhardt picks up his first NHL goal from Ridley Gregg and Sanderson. And then Sharnkovich, he picks up his 5th by picking up that loose puck and buries it in. Even Sam starting to look like Fred. Yabba dabba doo, Peter. Yabba dabba doo for hooby dooby doo. Yabba doo for hooby doo. For Huberdeau. Hooby dooby doo. Gotta love Huberdeau. Here's Mackenzie Weegar.
There's been a big push. How key was that?
Yeah, it was big. Big momentum push for our team there the last 5 minutes. That was key for us after that timeout. We needed to win that last 5, and we did.
You guys have won 4 straight games and have been so great, particularly in third periods. Why is that?
We just regroup. We make changes when changes need to be made. But I think we just stick to our game, stick to our identity, and we come out with a big push, and we love our third periods.
For yourself, what a cool moment. Ottawa native getting your jersey retired there at the Nepean Sports Complex. How cool was that?
Yeah, it's pretty special. It was a hell of a day yesterday, and I couldn't be so grateful and blessed. And right now I'm thinking of this third period, but afterwards I'll think about that a little bit more.
I was going to say, appreciate the memories a little bit around. Thanks a lot, Mackenzie.
Nice. Congratulations, Mackenzie Weegar, getting his jersey in Ottawa raised up there. Mackenzie Weegar, nice defender. I liked him in Florida a lot. And when he got traded as part of that deal for Tkachuk, I was a little disappointed because I was a big fan. I still am a big fan. Really like what Huberdeau, my goodness, what Weegar is doing. Let's take a look at the players and who's doing what. Backlund leading the way, 13:07, leading the Calgary forwards on ice. 12:41 for Kadri. Sharnkovich 12.5. Kuzmenko 11:11. Coleman at 10:37. In terms of shots, Backlund has 4 shots. Sharnkovich has 4 shots. Coronado now has 3. He had none in the first. He picks up 3 here. Zari with 2. Huberdeau now has a shot. Kadri has a shot. So we're starting to get some shots, and what happens when you shoot? You score. So they were able to get 1 more back in that period. More guys getting shots on nets, plus a lot of guys blocking shots, which is good. Throw in some hits. Got to get more hits thrown. For Calgary on the defensive side, Anderson leading all defenders with 18:20 of ice time. He's played almost a full period, 18:20. I mean, they played 40 minutes, and he has 18.5 minutes on the ice. That's insane. Ball has played 15 minutes. Weegar, 13:40. Miramov, 11.5. And down from there. In terms of shots, the only 2 defensemen that don't have shots on net tonight is Ball and Weegar. And they should. Paschal has 3. Block shots, Anderson has 3. Ball has 3. Weegar has 3. Paschal has 2. Hanley has 1. So everybody's getting involved in that block shot game. For the Ottawa Senators, if we take a look at the time on ice, Stützle 14.5. Batherson 13.5. Tkachuk at 13. Pinto at 12.5. Norris at 12.5. Gregg at 11:43. Giroux at about just over 11. And it goes down from there. But the difference is a lot of shots. Tkachuk has 2. Batherson has 2. Giroux has 2. Gaudette has 2. Norris, Stützle, Cousins, Reinhardt all with 1 shot apiece. From the hits, Batherson 5 hits tonight. Osteopuk, 4 hits. Norris, 3. Pinto, 2. Amadio, 2. Kachuk has 1, and it goes down the forwards. Just playing a very, very good hockey game. Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. If we take a look at the defensive side, Sanderson as well, 19 minutes. Sanderson, 19 minutes. That's crazy. 14-19 for Jensen, 13-17 for Harmonic, Clavin 11.5, Shabbat at 7:45, and Bernard Docker at 7:25. So Shabbat really has had his minutes cut back in. He did leave. He had that injury where he kind of hobbled down the tunnel. So we hope Shabbat is okay. From the defensive standpoint, Harmonic 2 shots, Jensen a shot, Bernard Docker a shot, Clavin a shot, Shabbat a shot, Sanderson a shot. Everybody's got a shot. Excuse me, pardon me. You picked a great game to go to, John. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a great time at that game yesterday. It was pretty much everything you'd want and more, right? The Stars were scoring. There was some tough stuff, some pretty goals. Crowd was a decent crowd. It was a lot of fun yesterday. We had a good time. It's funny. Whenever you get a chance to go to a hockey game, I'm such a big fan. I don't really care what happens as long as it's not a blowout. I don't want to go to a game and have my team get blown out of the water. That is just not good. But if it's the other way around, it makes you happy. Like right now, the Tampa Bay Lightning are blowing out the Avalanche 8-2. But it's in Tampa Bay, so the Tampa fans are loving it, right? But if this game was in Colorado and Tampa Bay was winning 8-2, Avs fans would not be happy at all. But I quite enjoy going. I will sit through anything, like I said, as long as it's not a blowout. I don't mind if it's a 0-0 game, if it's a 2-1 game, a 1-0 game, or a 4-3, 5-3. I don't care. I just love it all the way around. See some good goals, see some fluky things happen, see some big hits, some big action. That's what it's all about. But it's getting a little crazy. Panthers still losing. Yeah, they are. I kind of have the Panther game on over my shoulder here. 2-1, 4:40 left. Pardon me, 4:40 left to go in the third period. Panthers losing. They just turn it over. Here come the Caps on a 2-on-1. Caps putting it in the middle. Oh, no. Big save. Oh, it rolled over the shoulder. They're waving no goal. Spencer Knight in goal here for the Florida Panthers. There's a pile up in front of him. He's down, but my goodness, the Capitals with 4.5 minutes are pressing hard. Memphis Tigers upset Yukon Huskies this afternoon, 99-97 in OT. The Maui Invitational. Wow. I'll be honest, Todd. I have not gotten into college ball. Oh, pardon me, excuse me. I got to get some sugar. Wall was great. I mean, he played very, very good. He played a really good game. All right, so I'm just kind of watching over my shoulder here with this Florida Panther game. 4.5 minutes. Face off in the Florida zone. Panthers going to steal. They're going to bring this one all the way down the ice. Cutting through. They got a man going to the front. Can't get it over to him. Rodriguez was there. Barkov going to shovel this one down around Mikola, pinching in. Come on, Cats. Let's go. Let's do this. We're going to turn it around. Come on, Panthers. I even got my Panthers cap on tonight. Putting this one in the corner. Florida, come on. You need 1 goal to tie. Caps have 29 shots.
Let's go.
Panthers have 20. Thank you, Jerry, hitting that subscribe. Really appreciate it. Welcome into the channel. Got to call the end of this Panthers game. Got to see what happens. Again, thank you, Jerry. 3:45 to go. Panthers have yet to pull their tender. Come on, Spencer Knight. Got to go. Get out of that net. Let's go. Get the man advantage on here. Panthers get it in deep. This one going around into the corner. Caps can't clear. Oh, there's a hold down. Where's the penalty? No penalty. The Panther player hooked off his feet right in front of the official. Gonna dump it right back down. I guess they're saying, hey, they're gonna wait. They're not gonna pull the goalie yet. Capitals have it in their own end. They gotta get this going. Beverly throws a gummy bear and 2 cookies at Sam. Oh, I haven't had a gummy bear in a long time. Although I would take the Coca-Cola gummies, the little Coke bottle gummies, over gummy bears any day. This down around. Panthers, come on. Let's go. 2:52 to go. Washington doing a heck of a job. It's like they're fighting for Ovi. Being held along the boards. Ref not blowing this one down. Finally, they blow the whistle. 2:39 to go. My goodness. My goodness. If we take a look at the other games around the horn, 4-2 Devils over the Predators. 4-4 Golden Knights and Flyers. Golden Knights have tied it up. Hurricanes and Stars, they're tied at 4s. Wow, 2 games tied 4-4. Avalanche down 8-2 to the Lightning. Islanders 2-1 over the Red Wings. 2-1 Jets over the Wild. 5-2 Blues defeat the Rangers. The Rangers lose at home to the St. Louis Blues. Let's hope the Panthers don't lose at home. They've dropped the puck. They have it in the zone. This coming around. Here come the Panthers. Panthers on the move. Get a little bonus coverage here. In the corner, Panthers trying to dig it for Hagee going in there. Panthers net is empty with 2:20 to go. Spencer Knight goes to the bench. We got an extra man advantage. Cat's going to bring it back to the point. Here's a shot. Kachuk can't get it through. Panthers sending it back down in the corner for Hagee in there. Can't come up with it. Capitals going to backhand this one. Doesn't get past center ice. Kachuk going to flip this over to Sammy Bennett. Bennett going to dump this one in the corner. Here comes Kachuk coming in on the forecheck for Hagee as well. They dig this one down low. Kachuk trying to put it in front of the net. Has it taken away. Cap's going to backhand this one out and down the ice. It's not going to go anywhere near the net, nor is it far enough for icing. Ekblad is back to pick it up. 1:45 to go. 1:40 to go. Here we go. Panthers. Full spread. They're going to hit the red line, dump it in. The old dump and chase with 1.5 minutes to go. Comes right in front. They can't capitalize. Capitals steal it. It's a 2-0. Capitals with an empty net. They score. Boo. The Capitals into the empty net. It was a 2-0. Panthers let them go. And Sam Bennett not happy about that one. Oh, well, that game's over. 3-1 Capitals. They're going to win. Puck just bouncing around. I think is this Lars Eller going to bring it out and carry it all the way down the ice. A little backhand in, and that's going to seal the deal. 9 empty net goals allowed this season for the Panthers, which is the second most in the National Hockey League. Yikes. All right. Big Rickster, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry, I had to watch the end of that hockey game. Oh, with 1.5. I mean, it's possible. They still could score 2 goals in 1.5 minutes, but they couldn't get 1. Chances are not very likely they're going to get 2. Spencer Knight had to come back in the net for that one. All right, what are we going to expect here coming up? Let's turn the hat around. Maybe that was the problem. I should have left it the other way. Panthers losing 4 straight games. Oh, my goodness. We'll be going to a Panther game. We'll be heading the Amarant Arena to see the Panthers, and I don't know who. I forget who we're going to see. Is it the Rangers? No, or the Habs? Montreal? New Jersey? I don't know. We're seeing the Panthers and somebody coming up in a little while. I can't wait for that one. You know, we'll be live streaming from there, just like we do for the Leaf games. We'll bring you some action from the Amarant Arena, depending on when we can get in there and when we can get to our seats and get some grub. But we'll have something coming up for you. Always fun when we hit Amarant Arena. If you've never seen the Amarant Arena in Florida, and if you're curious about it, go back through our live streams. We did a live stream last year where we walked you in right through the front door, up through the escalator, all the way to our seats. It was a pretty fun little walk. Or you need the bucket that only seems to work for the Panthers. Oh, Jonathan, I didn't even think of that. I have it right here on the floor next to me. Didn't even think of that. Next time. But I've started cleaning up. I've started making some changes. We're making some changes to our studio here. We've made a little bit of a investment into some new equipment that is going to be coming. So it should improve. It should improve a little bit of our quality anyways, just getting some better equipment, which hopefully will help in certain situations and make things a little bit better for us. But we're trying to do whatever we can do to improve. So we'll see once the equipment shows up and we kind of rework and rewire everything here. Hopefully bring some of our video a little better quality in terms of the picture, in terms of the lighting and the scenery and everything. So we'll see what that all comes down to. Boston and Panthers are out. Jets versus Leafs for the Cup. Ooh, Peter, that would be outstanding. You're going to a Panther-Utah game. Edward, how's it going? I don't. Is it Utah we're seeing there? I don't remember. Let me take a look. I don't even remember the date. I just know the general timeline. Let's see if it jumps out at me. What is the Panthers' schedule? Let's go into here. I think it's after this. Oh, it's this game. I'm pretty sure it's this game. I'm pretty sure it's Panthers, Montreal Canadiens. I think we're going to be seeing. I believe that is the game. Don't quote me on it. But we will have some action from that one for you. If you want to see a new arena, a new stadium, it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a real good time. Panthers, Utah would be a good game. That would be a lot of fun. Utah, listen, don't sleep on Utah. Utah, they're a fun team to watch. They make things exciting. They make things real exciting. And they're going to have a decent season. I mean, they're not having a playoff type of season, but they are a fun team and they are going to have a decent season. I mean, they'll have a chance at kind of sitting on that bubble, which makes it good. It's kicking your butt. Len, you'll have to get them back on Wednesday. You'll have to get them back on Wednesday. Let me pull this up here real quickly before the period starts. Where is Utah currently sitting? They're currently sitting tied for 13th. So they're at 19 points. St. Louis and Seattle at 21. Vancouver at 23. And a couple teams, Colorado, Edmonton at 24. So it's just a couple of games, right? They're just a couple of games back. So don't be surprised if that Utah team does something funny and all of a sudden ends up in that wild card race competitively. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fun one. Daddy Mac, what's going on? Welcome in. We're getting set period number 3. The Calgary Flames looking to come back. No, hey, listen, Edward, I had to look it up, and I have the tickets. So I appreciate you trying to help me out and remember. But thank you for that. But let's get set period number 3. This is going to be a doozy. Where is this going to go? How is it going to play out? Will the Calgary Flames be able to come back? They're down by 1. Could you do me a favor and cover the Senators games when they're on Amazon Prime? Yeah, Todd, we'll be doing Amazon. We'll be doing Monday Night Prime straight through, regardless who the games are. Well, we can. There might be a couple of games we missed for scheduling conflicts, but yeah, we'll be here Monday Night Prime. We got you covered. T-Sizzle, what's going on? Must win for the Sens. Yeah, they got to get back in that win column for sure. They got to hang on in this third period. The Flames are bringing it. Let's get set. Let's go back to the game stats. All right, we are set to go. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Holy moly, we are 14 subscribers away. 14 subs away from 25K. If you haven't already hit that subscribe. Hit that like as well. Let's go. Ring it up. Third period. Here we come.
That's a key early in the season
what's
for a
going
team
on?
to have success, but have a
Todd,
baseline
you got
of
it.
what each player needs to do. I expect this to be a desperate period on both sides.
Ottawa with a 3-2 lead. Ottawa is winless in 5 at 0-4-1. A chance, Josh Norris right in, turned out by Dustin Wolf. Calgary winners of 4 straight. Cleared off the corner wall, and now Rasmus Anderson will poke it along for Sharangovich. He's tied up. Michael Backlund attempting to get it out for Calgary, and Batherson was clipped. And an elbowing call is made here.
Another penalty to the Calgary Flames. You know, this is too many.
WBH, what's going on?
And how about this chance? Cole Giroux, he's a crafty player right there off the wall. That's a good hard pass from Sanderson. It creates an opportunity early here in this third period. But here's the penalty. Just a little forearm shiver there on Batherson, that high elbow, as he takes it. He's checking there. Let's make sure the nose is probably got to check first to see
Too
if
many
it's straight,
penalties.
then check for blood.
Ottawa
You
has
just
only been
shifted
given
over,
one
is that right, Joe?
penalty
Yeah, he's
all
given
game.
one
The
pop.
Flames
Or
have
get
had
someone to
one
help you with
power
it.
play opportunity. That's madness.
The power play opportunity again for the Senators here early in this third period.
Yeah, their 5th power play tonight. They're 1 out of 4. Sanderson defers out with it. Stutzla moves in on Rooney. Now picked up by Anderson. Batherson down low. Rasmus Anderson can't get it out. Nice keep there by Jake Sanderson. Brady can jump to the goal line. Drake Batherson will clear it back. Sanderson moves it deep in the zone. Cut off by Anderson. Rasmus Anderson will protect the puck in a tough area along the boards. They jam for it.
Thank you for hitting that
The
subscribe.
evidence right there.
13 subs away.
Sends Pryor out thanks to Josh Norris. Here's Sanderson. Move it across. Stutzla. Batherson. Kachuk.
Scores! No! Kachuk is going to bury this one. A power play goal for the Senators.
A lot of emotion there from
2 for 5
set
today.
This up high in the zone.
Wow.
Very methodical with this play as Anderson a couple times could not get the puck out. Sanderson with a couple plays early in this one, but he's going to get the puck up high and make some creative plays as he's on his backhand here. He's got to get it back down low, and as he gets it out top on the third attempt, he makes a nice little move, and then it's right to the middle to Brady Kachuk. And that's a huge goal here for Ottawa to start this third
Anderson
period.
just couldn't clear. The
Second
Sens
power play
digging
goal
away
tonight.
from him to control it. Kachuk from the slot off the post in.
Batherson interfered with Dustin Wolf. On the boards now, they tie it up. The Ottawa captain gives them a 2-goal
Peter,
pushing
your
back.
prediction looking good right now.
Second time tonight. Kadri pinned a bit by Nick Cousins. The Flames will get it back out to center. Nazem Kadri drift out.
And a penalty coming up to the Senators.
Calgary to the power play.
Nick Cousins going to trip up.
Tough play for
Nazem
Cousins there,
Kadri.
but yeah, go back to the goal here for the Ottawa Senators.
Kadri, who's been
Kachuk
almost
called his team
invisible
out
tonight.
last Tuesday, and he's done a lot of great things here tonight. And it's going to be the goal off the forecheck. You see the work they're doing down low, and Anderson's just trying to create a battle, look for support. But Ottawa's able to shift that play out of there. That allows them to spread out, and that play by Sanderson up top. Kachuk knows it's going down low. He sets himself for that shot, and that's where the play develops.
And the Flames are going to get a chance to answer. You know what, Nick Cousins, he drew a penalty earlier in the game. A little high stick on himself while he's going to sit. He hopes for 2 minutes, but we talked about Calgary in their third periods. Well, what an opportunity to claw right back into this one.
Tough time to take a penalty, too, right after your team scores a goal. But
The goal line, Jonathan Huberdeau with a give back. A shot taken, stopped by Forsberg from Sharon Govich. He'll knock it down. Huberdeau has a power play goal tonight. He'll advance it off the side of the goal by losing control. Uyghur now, broken stick. Look out here, trips up Giroux, and he'll go.
Interference.
He's saying that Claude Giroux dove, maybe a little grin from your old buddy G. Yeah, he knows. He knows
The
what's
Capitals
going on.
end up
So does
winning
Mackenzie Uyghur,
4-1
but
over the Panthers.
smart players
Ouch.
understand when to make sure their referee sees it as well.
great conversation there. Uyghur there, he's all into that shot, and as he gets the hands on the hip of Giroux, he's saying, hey, he's got better balance than that. I know it. But Claude Giroux right now, balance is a little off, it looks like. Just a little. Just a little.
Yeah, that's a little bit of an
okay.
embellishment there by Claude Giroux.
He's taking a big
Claude
look up
Giroux
at the scoreboard.
Looked like he was diving
here he
into
goes
a
on the
swimming
bench.
pool.
He's having a little chat. He said, yeah, I fell,
Uyghur
guys.
comes over, gives him a little shot to the hip.
He took me down.
Fall.
Look at the smile start.
That was
I
pretty good
think there was
contact
some
by Uyghur.
embellishment.
He did get him.
But nonetheless,
There's no doubt.
Uyghur
That's a
goes
tough
for
play, though, right? You're
interference.
the defenseman on the power play, and then you got Giroux that's chasing you down. And what are you going to do? You can't just let him go. You're going to take a piece of him.
Good to see Shabbat back out here.
Richard blocking a shot earlier tonight, so now we get the 4-on-4 with Uyghur in the box. Carried out by Nazem Kadri with Kevin Ball, Martin Pospisil, Shabbat. Hummel, take it down, a turnover.
Kadri.
Shot blocked. That was Stutzla out in front. Pospisil out of the corner, grinding. He'll try the far side, a shoulder on Jensen. It eludes Rasmus Anderson.
Hey, John, I'm doing well, thank you. Hope
Ottawa
you're doing
changing.
fine.
Through the center zone. in the zone. Nazem Kadri cut off by Jake Sanderson. Drake Batherson will hit the Calgary line. Goes on the brakes. He's wrapped up by Hanley. They jam along the boards. Head out now for Hamonic and drawn back.
You know, watching Kadri today, he just said it earlier.
Spring pass.
Non-existent.
Finding Josh Norris. He'll button hook, look for a trailer. Fling it across. Batherson winding out here. Travis Hamonic on the flank. Norris. Broken up by Hanley. Left there for Sanderson. Norris. Recaptures to the corner now. Hamonic in front by Batherson. Sanderson. Hamonic off his stick. Batherson. Skate to stick Norris. He's hounded by Connor Zary. Nice move by Norris. A shot gloved and hung on to by
really
Dustin
looked good
Moore.
here on this shift. Some good moves coming in.
Well, Jake Sanderson, I mean, you come into the league,
yeah,
you
when we
set the
talk about
expectations so
Nazem Kadri not looking very good in this game at all. He's skating is sluggish. I don't know if he just doesn't want to be in Calgary anymore, doesn't care if he's injured. I don't know what the deal with Kadri is, but he really seems to be out of the play a lot. And a couple times he's gotten the puck, just has not looked good. Embellishment saying fell.
Difference maker, such a great player.
Yeah, he fell.
The future's bright in Ottawa with 85.
Well, you know, great defenseman control the play when they're
Calgary
on the
needs to get
ice.
back.
That last shift he just had, he controlled the play the entire
20
time.
seconds left.
Keeping pucks in, up on the play, and reading what the Calgary Flames might be trying to do.
Abbreviated power play for Ottawa. Stutzla with a shot. Stopped. And the Cairns out of
that's
play.
going to go out of bounds.
Let's go down to Adnan Vert.
All right, John, never miss a game with the NHL app. Now at Team Goal Horns mobile.
That's funny. All right, they got Sparky the Senator. I don't know, is he a lion? Whatever he is, he's out and bouncing around, showing the kids a good time.
We'll do
All
that.
right, let's go. 4-2. 15:47 to go here in
draw.
period number 3.
Adnan feels better. A
Oh,
stinger
shoot. Calgary
by
player
Joel
took that
Hanley.
puck
My
high in the
goodness.
face, and he's
Shabbat
down and hurt. Hanley
with
is
the shot.
down. He threw his gloves down. He's
his
grabbing
left
his
wrist.
hands. Did it hit his hand or did it hit his face?
Lead athletic therapist for the Flames running out, trying to catch Joel Hanley
He's
right
holding
now.
his hand. I thought it hit him in the face the way he went down. Can we just get a replay here?
One-time shot here.
Well, I can't see here.
Unleashes that play.
Jody, we talked to
He went to
head
block
coach Ryan
the
Huska
shot,
about
so
the
Shabbat
rotation that
unloads
he's
it.
got on his third pair. That
Oh, and it
catches him right
catches
on the inside of
the
the
inside
hand.
of his
One thing he said about
hand.
Joel Hanley,
It
may not have
catches the
size
inside of his
that other
mitt,
guys
and then it
have.
bounced up
Really
and
good
got him in the
positionally,
face. So
and that's what he does.
why he
pays
kind of
the
went
price.
down,
He's
covered
in
the
good
face,
position.
but he
He's in every
threw
single
off
battle.
his glove
That's
and
why
grabbed
he
his
stays in the
hand.
lineup. Let's
That
hope he's
hurts.
all right.
The inside of the gloves. Yes, it's padded, but not a lot. It's pretty thin there. So when you get hit with a 98-mile-an-hour slapper, you feel that.
Through center. By Pospisil from Uyghur. He will press Jensen.
Knights and Flyers all tied up. Yeah, Knights coming all the way back.
Shoved by Kuzmenko. Kachuk gets back up. Shot in off the backhand of Adam Gaudette. Just about 5 minutes gone in this third period. John Forsley, Jody Shelley, Thomas Hickey at ice level. Adnan Burke, Andy Petrillo, and Blake Bolden. The crew for Prime Monday Night Hockey here at Canadian Tire Center.
That's going to be an icing call against Ottawa.
Well, he's down to 5D now. Huska, calming presence behind the bench here for his team. He's got a great coaching staff with Cale McLean right there on the left. Just a student of the game. He leans on everybody involved. Brad Larson, also part of the coaching staff. He was a head coach in Columbus. Excellent penalty kill coach. You know, they know
Peter,
what they
you
have
and me
with their
both.
group, and I think that's so important for coaches to understand their group. And I think for the Ottawa Senators, that's what Travis Green is dealing with right now. He mentioned us to that today. Is just figuring out where pieces of the puzzle fit and where guys can be put to succeed.
And Harris, the other assistant coach for Calgary, rounding out the staff along the boards now. Zary out to center. Off a stick. Bernard Docker, the roadblock there for Coleman Cousins in his own zone, broken up, stripped by Zary. Pinballs off Clevin and off the goaltender Forsberg. Tyler Clevin.
A lot of interference going on right now. Officials let them play it out.
Kicked along by Uyghur. Right to Zary. Connor Zary, little toe drag to the outside now. Picked up by Michael Amadio. Huberdeau's running.
Reds need a lot of help.
was Amadio on him, and Cousins tries to spring Shane Pinto. Uyghur almost gave it away, and it's poked out to center by Miramanov. 13:57 left in regulation time. We're in Canada, Ontario. The Sens have a 4-2 lead. All the way back on it is Travis Hamonic. Through the neutral zone with a goal, his first in the show. Cole Reinhardt out in front, broken up. Kirkland played along the boards to get it out.
5-2 Blues over the
Ryan
Rangers.
Lomberg peppering Hamonic, who survives it to the wall. One arm back by Kirkland. Ball. It deflects. It's there for the taking. Kevin Ball utilizes his body beautifully. The pass detected by Giroux. Ottawa will change.
Norris thought about chasing that puck, but end of his shift here, he's just going to change. Didn't have enough gas to get after it.
Claude Giroux's just so crafty, Jody. You played with him, just the way he makes plays, the imagination on him to kill plays.
Knocking pucks out of the air. He works on it all the time. He's a guy that's
Cannot
just
get
so
anything
strong in his
towards
forearms.
that right now.
He's
Ottawa
really
did such a
detailed,
good job.
and he's got a great brain for the game.
Joel Hanley back on the Calgary bench, we're told, as Anton Forsberg will kick it out of play. Good news for the...
So Hanley returns to the bench after taking one in the hand. Flames have not got anything going. They only have 2 shots here in this third period. We're about 13 minutes left to go or so. But the Flames need to get going. They need to get one back here quickly so they can give themselves a chance. All in all, the Ottawa Senators playing a nice third period right now. They're not pushing the tempo. They're playing solid defensively. They're moving the puck. They're getting up and they're hitting when they need to hit. 23 hits right now to only 10 by the Calgary Flames. So the Ottawa Senators doing a great job. And the question came up earlier, why is it Ottawa is so low in the standings? They have such a good team. They have so much talent. They just haven't been able to put it all together. Goaltending at times has been a challenge as well. But right now, they're playing great hockey. The Ottawa Senators are doing everything they need to, trying to get back in the win category after losing, was it 4 or 5 straight? On the other side, Calgary, who had won 5 straight coming into this one, they're in jeopardy of ending that streak as they are falling behind right now. They're behind 2 goals. So how is this one going to play out? We are going to know over the next few minutes, over the next 12 minutes or so of hockey time. This is going to be a solid finish. So thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Our next stream is coming up on Wednesday night. I believe it's a 7:30 game time, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check. But it's the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Florida Panthers, my 2 top teams going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, knuckle-to-knuckle. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to be all mixed up, Mother Goose. But it's going to be a lot of fun. Also, Austin Matthews is supposed to be returning. You know, barring no setbacks today or tomorrow, Austin Matthews was supposed to make his return on Wednesday. We'll see if that indeed happens. And can the Leafs keep this winning streak when he does return? How will that dynamic change?
John, a real
all right, let's go.
How about that?
Last
and as I always
half
say,
the game.
man, one more than most, right?
Oh, he was so proud of that when we talked to him this morning about it. He remembers it vividly.
To play at this level is absolutely incredible. Matherson now. He'll hand off, and he was rewarded for many years in their system. Backlund shielded by Anton Forsberg, and now Sanderson off a stick under some duress. It's played now at center by Mackenzie Uyghur. Just about 8 minutes gone in this third period. 4-2 game led by Ottawa. To the slot. Turning away is Sharon Govich, and now Kevin Ball. The stick handle back with it. Make the pass, finding Coronado to the slot. Sharon Govich, stop! Loose underneath Travis Hamonic
digging hard in front. Ottawa doing a nice job.
Well, Hamonic there blocked that shot as the Calgary Flames get things sorted out. How about Ball up top? Kevin Ball, 6'6", comes here from New Jersey. He's a guy who's learning in this league. He says, you know, playing against teams and understanding how they play, individuals, how they play.
Beverly coming in with
Great
the
job
super
controlling the
chat.
puck at the top, and that allows.
Looking
You
forward
see the
to
players
Wednesday,
get there below
13
the goal
more
line. They
subs.
thought there was
Beverly,
going to be a
thank
rim
you
around,
so much
and that
for
opened
that.
the front of the net.
I
but
appreciate
Hamnick
you
there
so very
able to
much
lay out and get the whistle.
for so many
He
reasons.
eats a ton of pucks out.
Thank you, Beverly.
Longtime teammate of Travis
That's right.
Hamnick. He'll step in front of
13
everything.
more subscribers.
A lot of bumps and bruises. Always having his
away.
mustache
It's
right
from
now.
25K.
No
If
teeth.
you're not already
Love
subbed
it
up,
from Hammer.
hit
And you
that
see there, Jody,
subscribe.
Igor
We're so close.
Sharangovich twice.
So
cocked
close.
it ready for that one-timer.
The
He's always finding
25,000
those spots.
milestone.
Good recognition to get in front of the puck by Hammer.
Been a mountain.
Out through center ice. It goes by ball. Wolf directing traffic. Greg will pay the price. Ridley Gregg along the end wall there with Kevin Ball. And now it pops out. It's frozen by Dustin Wolf.
Things haven't gone the way maybe you drew it up for Shane Pinto this year, but he's stuck his nose in everything tonight. One thing that's stood out for me is things aren't coming easy for him. I like to see him engaged. It's a guy that can score as well. They're going to change and bring their top guys out here. Get an offensive zone face-off. Maybe a time to get this thing back in the offensive zone for a bit, Jody.
Yeah, Pinto, you mentioned he's 60% on face-offs here tonight. He's been a bright spot in those details, and it's so important. You know, teams looking for any kind of positive signs or a victory here in Ottawa's case. Those details of the game, they've got to be taken care of, especially in this third period.
Bond will pick it back. It's a turnover. Kuzmenko out in front. Chuck marked his man. Pospisil. Calgary sends it back. Kadri for Anderson. Caught off net by Forsberg.
Nice
and
grab here
no
by
further
Forsberg.
play.
Forsberg is solid.
You have to
Thank
credit
you so
Ottawa
much
here
for hitting
tonight
that
defensively,
subscribe.
too. They've done a good
12
job
subs
of really
away.
trying to clog things
Unbelievable.
up.
I
Look at this
can't believe
Kadri
it.
line. They haven't been able to
12
get things going.
subscribers
And now
away.
they're trying
Thank you
simple
so
plays
much.
to get pucks to the net.
Len's
But
getting the
defensively
finger up
in
there.
front of Anton Forsberg.
The
Doing
good
a good
finger,
job
not
of
the
allowing
bad
them to see
finger.
those pucks, and that's a key here now as this game goes on. You know Calgary has a push in them. You know they're a team.
We're
that
12
is,
away.
you showed
Calgary is
Thomas,
2
earlier,
goals away.
Those comeback victories last
Flames
time they were on
trying
the
to
road.
make a game of this with 11
And, you know, in that
minutes
locker room,
left
there is
to go.
some confidence, but right now, just over 10 minutes left in this third period. This would be a good time for them to get things going in the offensive zone.
Yeah, it would be.
Off the face-off. Big start tonight for Anton Forsberg. It's been an area of concern for Ottawa between the pipes.
Yeah, you know, we get Allmark in here, first time starting goaltender. He doesn't really look comfortable yet in this new system.
Bowman in front. It's free and Jensen
Oh, John, I know.
working along the boards.
I hope
for
they sort it
Patterson.
out very soon.
They whip it across. Carried out by Clevin right in front of Hicks. It's dumped in. Weegar through center. Good pass for Zary. He's defensively marked by Jensen. Sharangovich around it goes. And did it go in the protective netting?
Ottawa saying
Yes,
it
it
went
did.
up and over. The officials didn't
Going
blow it
back
down.
down
All
to
the Senators
net.
players were pointing up to the net. The officials finally
Well,
blow
the
it
Jim
down.
Durrell Recreation
I didn't
Center
realize
is prominent in
the
city of
players are
Ottawa,
now ruling
amongst
if
other
it's play a
facilities.
game.
It has 2 arenas, one of which is named for Jim Poplinski, who played a major role as the Calgary Flames won the 1989 Stanley Cup. Pep grew up in Renfrew, Ontario, located about 1 hour west of Ottawa, and has his name attached to an arena that is busy every day. Props to Pep. A lot of pep in his step, John.
We believe he's watching tonight. That was the scouting report. That puck goes out of play.
Part of that great team in Calgary, won the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, Bills, but not only Bills,
Nice
man.
work,
I
man.
won a
He must
couple
have taken a walk today in his
online
suit. You know,
hockey
that's
card
his thing,
auctions,
yeah.
and
He's always
I want to
walking
get my
around.
hockey
He wants
cards.
to
So
get out
people
of guys. He wants
one
here.
of them agreed to kind
Go
of
back to
hang
these
on to
guys
them,
with the
not
Stanley
drop them
Cup.
in the mail until the strike is settled. So forget the Bills.
memories.
I
Montreal
swap my
Canadiens
hockey
at the
cards.
Forum.
Zachary, how's it going? Welcome
Jim
in.
Hunter
Thank
there,
you for
Larry
that
McDonald.
subscribe. 11 subs away. Thank you so very much.
10:21 left here. 4-2 game led by Ottawa.
Ottawa not doing a great job
10:23
defensively
to
here
go.
with their faceoffs.
My goodness.
Right around 30% on
We're
the
in
night.
for quite the
As
finish.
things get later in this game, it's going to be more critical, these draws.
Prime Monday Night Hockey will be in Toronto next Monday. Chicago Blackhawks.
Ooh, there you go. Next Monday,
Visit
Leafs,
Toronto.
Blackhawks.
Glove pass here in the defensive zone.
You got that
Or
for
was
you.
it? They do call it a hand pass. Stopping play with 10-11 left.
Good to see that left paw. Joel Hanley's okay. Handled it with that.
Jonathan, yeah, thank you.
Pass here. I thought that stayed inside, but
yeah, I asked the gentleman I got the cards from. One of them's in Ottawa, and I said, sorry, it's too far to drive out there. And the cards aren't worth it to pay for
Flames. I mean, they're a confident team, but right now I feel like they haven't found their game for many parts of this part of the game so far.
Yeah, I think they're a little frustrated. You can see it right now.
Although if it's going to continue to drag on, I might ask them.
Every little play on the Ottawa Senators bench, getting the puck in the zone, it's been a lot of. So I think for Calgary, they're looking for that jump, and we talked about it. Can you spend some more time and get back to your game in the offensive zone and sort of grind this Ottawa team down a little bit?
Yeah, Daddy Mac, Wednesday's going to be a great game. I'm excited
really
for
try
it.
to set up and
Panthers,
use their
Leafs.
D, something that they need to do.
Got it right here.
To create chances on Forsberg.
And 1 week from tonight, on Monday Night Prime, it'll be the Leafs and the Hawks.
Ottawa swiftly out.
In a cage match.
Reverses for Adam Gaudette. Gaudette, who started the scoring tonight, feeds it around. Anderson will get to it. He'll move it. Chabot at the point. Settled and frozen by Dustin Wolf. 9:25 left in regulation.
All right, they're going to go to a commercial break. Under 10 minutes to go. We are officially 9:25 as the Calgary Flames are trying so hard to get back in this game, but they're just not able to. Only 3 shots on goal in this period. 3 shots on goal. When you're trying to come back, you're down by 2. You need to shoot. You need to get points on the board. 3 shots in the period is not going to do it for you. Not going to do it. They got to figure out a way. Move the puck, shoot the puck, use their speed. Right now, Ottawa is physically outplaying them. Ottawa is skating faster than them. Ottawa now has a 54.4% face-off percentage, so they're winning the face-offs. They're not letting Calgary get set up. They're not giving them the chances to make things happen. So good on the Ottawa Senators for their really solid play today. 25 hits to 12 hits. So they're doing a good job. 20 block shots, though, for the Flames. That's one area Calgary has been doing a nice job, but that's about it. 14 giveaways for Calgary. It's a lot. 8 giveaways for Ottawa. But Ottawa right now is just the better team. They're playing better hockey. And that's okay, right? That's okay. But they got to keep it going. Ottawa trying to close this one out. 9.5 minutes to go. Calgary, pucks on net. That's got to be the number one priority right now. Pucks on net. All right, they're coming back from commercial break.
The Flames, John Forget. He's a wanted man. Why? Well, congratulations. Tonight is his 1,500th game. Look at this before the warm-up here tonight. The pucks are stacked. You see that he's got his image on the pucks. Great job by the Calgary Flames. And as you guys know firsthand, that the Calgary Flames and the Ottawa Senators have great equipment managers. But for the Ottawa Senators, John Forget, 1,500 games. Congratulations.
Behind the scenes, they take care of you. It's like family, and they're the head of the family as far as whatever you need at any time. I once had my suit repaired by one of our trainers. I mean, they're there to do whatever you need.
He sure looks good, doesn't he? Those guys don't even get to sleep. We're going to have a high stick here on Lomberg. He got Chabot.
Great play, huh?
Another Calgary penalty.
Bernard Docker out of the corner now. Wind it back. Delayed whistle through center now. Giroux will drop it back.
I think we're going to have 4 as well, guys. Chabot's looking to show the blood right now.
Oh, yeah, he's got
a cut on the chin.
Yeah, I see some
Lomberg not helping the team out here. A high stick.
Now.
He tried to get around Chabot. Got the stick
for
up,
the Calgary
clipped him in
Flames,
the
they put
chin.
up
This
their
is going to be
4th
4
line. They're
minutes
trying to get that energy that we're talking about, and here as they get the puck out of their own end, that's just an inadvertent high stick going by Chabot. Look at that great handheld. Is that shaky?
That's shaky. That's a steady hand.
So more importantly for the Flames here is late in this 3rd period, down by 2. This is a
double minor high sticking. Lomberg in the box.
Really haven't been able to get much going here tonight, and now for the Ottawa Senators.
So with 8:49,
for the
4 minutes,
minor penalties.
Essentially going to take up half the time. Yeah, Matt,
it takes
it's
the
crazy.
flow out of the bench. It gives the
there was one
for
Ottawa. Nick
Stützle, one of those players. Well, he's been impressive to watch. His speed, his compete.
A few minutes back.
See if he gets a shot away here.
4-minute power play ensues. Sanderson
2 power plays
Stützle now
for the Calgary Flames. This is number 7 for the Ottawa Senators.
Stützle, Ottawa with a 2-goal lead, looking to pad that. Patterson moves it back for Sanderson. One-timer, fanned on by Norris. Stützle grinds it out of the corner. Sanderson up top. Patterson off a body, blocked by Anderson, recaptured by Stützle. And the Flames are back out with Michael Backlund.
If Ottawa scores
crisscross at the line, take a shot that's rubbed out by Patterson, and it goes out of play.
This is going to go out of play.
It's always interesting to see how one play affects another, especially on special teams. They're not going to give Sanderson that wrist shot anymore after the Drake Batherson goal in the second period there. They took him away completely. One-timers might open up, but it's going to be the second unit for Ottawa that's going to get a crack here with plenty of time. May as well run him quick, Jody, when you got 4 minutes of power play time.
And how about Stützle there? They got right inside the dots, and they're not biting. They're not chasing outside the dots at all, and that's what Ottawa's trying to do, is move that box around. But Calgary very poised in their structure.
Through center now, Ridley Craig for Adam Gaudette. No carry in. Checked on the play by Pahal. Pinto will drop it off. Pahal now will play it to the board.
JDA, what's going on, man? Welcome, everybody.
That was Giroux, now Shabbat.
Coming in front here, it's a shot right on. That one's going to go just wide.
Giroux gets it back. 2:50 left on the double minor. Right along the boards. Pinto attempting to dig it out. Now Shabbat draws it away from Sharon Govich.
Another, come on. Another call against the Calgary Flames.
Well, for the Flames, this is the story of the entire game, man. Right in the beginning.
Oh, my
too many minor penalties.
We talked about it, Jody. Just Clutcher's ability to keep plays alive or kill plays. How about creativity? How about just doing things that other guys don't do? The hand-eye coordination, just incredible. Off to the races right there after he steals another puck. And you know what? He'll be yapping the entire game. And that last play right there, a nifty little stick lip. I want to watch Claude Giroux on this. It's going to be Igor Sharangovich earlier in that play. Giroux held him up just enough so he was behind Shabbat.
It's a trip. This is a legit call.
We'll see if they can add to this lead on a 5-on-3 here.
5-on-3
you gotta be
now
thinking
for
maybe
a full 2 minutes.
Batherson's the big trigger man here, Jody, with his big shot.
Keep an eye on Giroux, too. He's going to take this face-off. He's got Stützle on the wall, with no man against him, and he's also got his defenseman, Batherson, there staggering.
62% this year on the dot.
Sanderson to the goal line. Giroux looks it over. A 5-on-3. Playing catch with Stützle. Sanderson now with patience. One-timer denied by Wolf.
Big shot and a nice save by Wolf.
It's the play down below the goal line.
Unbelievable.
Stützle and Giroux down there behind Wolf, just trying to change the direction and then try to catch him.
Wolf has been the difference maker.
Keep an eye on Wolf. He's got to follow his buck. He's got to go back here, and they're looking for a seam to maybe try to catch
this game
Wolf
should be,
or the defenders.
6.
And that triangle for the Calgary Flames, pretty tight in there, just allowing that shot with nobody in front.
Another face-off win for the Sens.
Sanderson now for Batherson up top. The goal line, Stützle. Chuck parked in front. Wolf says no to that. It's loose. Stützle. Beautiful play by Kevin Ball. Helped out a bit here by Anderson. He goes down. And play on. Kachuk. Sanderson popping out now and stretching it out as Claude Giroux. Jake Sanderson. Giroux touches. Batherson on the skates of Stützle. Play to the outside. Batherson hunts it down. Kachuk in tight. Draws it. Turned out by Wolf. Sanderson.
Unbelievable. Wolf is outstanding here.
Now with 1 minute left on the 5-on-3. Claude Giroux. Guarded by Michael Backlund. Giroux winding shot, body down by Wolf. Batherson this way for Stützle. Good stick by Kevin Ball. He'll get it out.
They finally clear this out and down the ice.
Well, 2 big saves.
Just over 6 minutes to go in period number 3
for the Calgary Flames.
The boards picked up, dumped out by Weegar. 6 minutes left in this third period. 33 seconds left. That's the penalty to Sharangovich. Bomberg has 104 left on the double minor. 5:50 left here. 4-2 Ottawa. Wolf to the outside. Gaudette. Now Norris. Open is Ridley Gregg. Out in front. Kicked out. The rebound blocked. Wolf got a cross. So did Pahal. Gregg a shot.
Oh
Turned
my
away
goodness.
again by Wolf. Pinto's bin.
Wolf.
Ricochets wide.
Wow.
Weegar will hammer it.
Side to side to side to side. Wolf moving around. Outstanding sequence there by Wolf. So the two-man advantage is over. 30 seconds left on Lomberg's double minor.
For Ottawa, Shane Pinto feeds it in. Wolf will contain it, leave it for Anderson, who goes right up the middle and kills time.
Excellent awareness by Wolf there. Just teed it up for Rasmus Anderson.
On the boards, getting to it is Jonathan Huberdeau. 12 seconds. Left on Calgary's kill. Paddle down for Forsberg. He'll wedge it there and get a face-off.
Well, look out. If Calgary gets through this penalty kill, which it looks like they are, they're going to have some time here to do some work. And you showed the late heroics coming into this third period.
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And it seems like he's excited for the next play. He's in there. He's locked in. He's involved. He knows the importance here. A 5-on-3 and then the 5-on-4. And a calm, cool, collected kid. From the San Jose area where he grew up watching the Sharks until he was 10 years old. Then he moved to LA.
7 seconds left on the power play.
Jonathan Quick,
looks like Flames are going to kill this one off
too.
Under 5 to go here in period number 3.
Became a pro.
That's the best way to sum it up, Jody. He's excited for the next shot. It's like, where's it coming from? Let me get set. Let me make a save. I don't want to freeze the thing because I'm having so much fun. I know Ottawa's got a few by him, but continues to impress me.
And a nice kid, pretty relaxed. He talked on game day, which I had asked the trainer, does he talk on game day? But he did. He was excellent to chat with.
It's not always a given.
No, you got to be careful with that.
Some guys don't eat on game day, Forsey.
Some don't. And some do now. Jensen. It's a loose out in front on a loose play.
That's it. Penalty has expired. Even strength.
Stopchuk will get it out to center right. Zach goes Stopchuk. Gets after it now. Loses his stick in the process. Drew off the paddle of Wolf. Cleaned up by Ball. Kevin Ball back out. He'll lay it along with 4:12 left in the third period. 4-2 Ottawa. Jensen now will get it out through center. Senators looking for their 9th win of the season.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
6th on home ice. Ottawa 0-4-1 coming in. The road on Wednesday. Forsberg to the outside. Get out through center. We'll keep an eye on Wolf. 2-goal differential here now. Coronado. Backlund off the stick of Forsberg. Batherson on the way
Peter
back.
needs
He'll
one more for his prediction.
You're going to see a lot of that here in this last few minutes. Just flips out of the zone for the Ottawa Senators. Trying to just push Calgary back deep.
Out through center, Sharon Govich. Clear it to the corner. Knocked down. Up top, Anderson loads it up off the glass. Right off the shelf, out in front, hack and whack time. And Forsberg's
came off
got
the
it.
glass and bounced off the top of the net and almost
Right
tried
off
to
the
go
top
in
of the
behind
goal.
him.
3:17 left.
Flames
in
tried to knock
regulation.
that one in. They're going to go to a commercial break. Romish, welcome in. Go Sens, go. Sens are all over this one right now. All over this one. I mean, what a power play. Ottawa 9 shots in this period. Only 3 for the Calgary Flames. Only 3 shots. They've not been able to get it going. But wow, Ottawa, so impressive. So again, how are they at the bottom of the Eastern Conference? Oh, excuse me. How are Ottawa at the bottom of the Eastern Conference? It doesn't make any sense when they're playing this good, using their speed, using their size, using their grit. I mean, they're just doing everything. Playing a great game, and they're getting some solid goaltending. If you're just coming in to join us for the conclusion of this game, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Our next live stream is going to be Wednesday evening, and the Raptors lost. Oh, they're winning all game. This upcoming Wednesday, it's the Toronto Maple Leafs visiting the Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers at Amarant Arena. Going to be a great game, battle for atop the Eastern Conference and a battle atop the Atlantic Division. It is going to be awesome. So Toronto and Florida coming up on Wednesday. So thanks so much for being here. And thanks for those folks that just came in and gave us the thumbs down. We appreciate you. I'd love to know why you're giving a thumbs down. Is it something I said? Is it something you don't like? I'd love to know. Or are you the same two people that come in every stream and give a thumbs down and don't give me an explanation as to why? I'd love to approve. So if you want to tell me, I'd love to know it. But I don't expect much. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. This is going to be a fun one. 1 week for tonight, it's going to be Toronto-Chicago on Monday Night Prime. We'll see you there for that, but we got lots more hockey to come. Until then, we got to close this one out first. Calgary's going to pull the goalie. Let's see what they can do.
Off the face-off, 3:14 left in this third period. He's been a busy guy in this period, Adnan Burke. Now, along the boards. I'm worried about him. Pospisil out of the corner. Kuzmenko lays it back. Empty net situation. 6 attackers for Calgary, down by 2. Anderson picked up by Batherson. Back from Kadri to the goal line. Pospisil. Bank it for Kuzmenko. Michael Backlund. Kuzmenko. Ottawa staying disciplined. Kuzmenko back to the goal to the outside. Nazem Kadri. Pospisil. Anderson. Backlund. A shot tipped. Coleman out in front.
2.5 to go. 2.5 to go.
Broken up by
Empty net for Calgary, and they're not going to take a shot at it.
Make it all the way back for icing.
This will be an icing call.
2:21
to go.
Yeah, for Ottawa, you talked about being
An empty
disciplined.
net.
They're not chasing
Calgary
outside
needs
the dots
2.
when Calgary has full control. You don't want to do that.
Is it
so
possible?
That's what they're doing. They're
Yes.
staying
Is it
inside the
likely?
middle, waiting for those plays to come.
That's right. 11
So the
subscribers to go.
One guy goes,
to
everybody's got to go. And then they have to
25K.
retreat
11 subs
That play
to
gets
go.
blocked up. Calgary doing a
Thank you,
good
everyone
job.
who hit
Only
that
one
subscribe
defenseman out
tonight.
there in that sequence. That was Anderson. If they're going to gain control, just try to work and look for that pass or shot seam play.
Coronado on his power side. A scrum off the draw. Norris goes down for Ottawa. Connor Zary loaded up. Blocked in front by Travis Hamonic. Held in by Uyghur. Sharangovich right on. Denied by Forsberg and no further play.
Yeah, there hasn't been many second opportunities on Forsberg here tonight.
I want to thank the mods for hanging out all night. Thank you, mods, for doing like
but you know, he's a guy that's come in this year
so very much.
And
JDA, no worries, brother.
Just been solid and good enough for the
And
Ottawa Senators.
I want to thank our gifters tonight, Richard, Ulysses, Beverly. Thank you all so much, and of course our channel members. We appreciate
feeling
you
his way through this
very,
lineup.
very much
Such an important
for
thing.
supporting us.
And right now,
9
Forsberg's done a
subs
good
to
job
go.
for this Ottawa
Unbelievable.
Senators team.
Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe.
Rebounds.
Let's see how this one's going to
Sharon
play out.
Gogan
Get the shot
stopped
right
again
on.
by Forsberg.
That's a big one there. I think in Ottawa, most fans say, you know, just don't let the bad ones give the saves we should have. Well, he's done that
getting
tonight.
his workout here in the last
right
few
here that
minutes.
gets turned over quick. Watch Sharangovich.
Calgary, even when they're not winning draws, they're pushing through,
square to
taking
the shooter,
puck
coming
away,
out to the top of the paint.
putting it on the net.
What a nifty little play that was with Kirkland in on Sanderson to bump that thing to the middle.
Yeah, maybe they go to that rotation that Boston was doing with Forsberg and Allmark here. Let Allmark get a little more comfortable in that area. That's what he's used to.
Sens will be in San Jose to start a California road trip on Wednesday.
It's still buzzing out there from Joe Thornton night.
Saturday. Sharangovich now in control. 1:45 left. Calgary winners of 4 straight. Starting a road trip, they go to Detroit on Wednesday. Sharangovich out in front with defensive position by
rolling.
Stutzle.
Send steal.
And now cleared out by Michael Amadio.
Can't take a shot. Minute 25
on the clock. Kenzie Uyghur out to center, moved along by Sharangovich. Sanderson back on it. He'll wind it along the wall by Coleman and get it out. It creates a foot race. Anderson back on it. He's hassled by Stutzle. He gets away from him, and Rasmus Anderson will lug it out through center. He hits the line with steam, pushes everybody back. Under a minute left here in Ottawa. It goes by Coronado.
This one coming out, as JoJo said, it's a little too late.
Icing is called.
They're putting forth the
52.7
effort,
seconds left.
but it's just not enough, and it's too late in the game. They need 2 goals.
It's time for tonight's
Less
creative
than a
play of the
minute
game,
in
presented
here.
by
This
the
is
Lego
going to be a
Group.
tough
Champions
one for
are
Calgary to come back and take, but they are battling hard. That is for sure. Again, our next stream, Wednesday night, Leafs Panthers. That's going to be a doozy.
And Reinhart with a broken stick. Yeah.
JDA,
first NHL goal here.
thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, my
He's been
friend.
standing up right beside me. I think he knows he's got the winner. Hoping they can just hang on. If you're wondering why this face-off's at center, that was Calgary.
Thanks so
they
much.
put it all the way around. It probably shouldn't have been an icing, but they got it right in the end.
There goes Dustin Wolf, who was back for a moment. 6 skaters get back out there for Ryan Huska.
Oh, flashy Nazi Kadri puts it in.
Puck had eyes, 38.1 seconds left. Calgary is back with
38 seconds left. JDA, that's because of you, Jordan, coming in with the PayPal. And Nazem Kadri says thank you by putting it in glove side. A little leg kick, throwing it towards the net.
Traffic in front, no chance for Forsberg whatsoever.
Okay, there's time.
4-3, 38.1 seconds. It's going to be a race to the finish here.
You know, that wasn't an icing. The whistle blew. The faceoff comes to center ice. Gives Calgary an opportunity to get in, get set up a little quicker.
Dustin Wolf back in goal. It won't be for long. And the Flames get possession. But Ottawa does, so he stays put. Sanderson, 30 seconds on the clock.
Carolyn, welcome in. Thank you so much. Calgary steals. Here we go.
Broken up.
It's broken up. Ottawa going to play this out. They're going to bat it down the ice. It's rolling, rolling. It goes wide. No icing call.
14 seconds left.
14. Time for one more rush.
Coleman out to center. One final push for Calgary. 6 seconds left. Jensen out of the corner. Double team. 2 seconds left. A centering pass.
Oh, pass through the slot. Nobody gets it. This game is over. The Ottawa Senators hang on to take a 4-3 lead over the Calgary Flames. Caroline, thank you for coming in. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This was a great game. Monday Night Prime. This one goes to the Ottawa Senators. Your goal scorers here real quickly. Huberdeau, his 7th from Coronado and Zari on the power play. Gaudette, his 9th from Greg and Giroux. Batherson, his 9th on the power play from Tkachuk and Sanderson. Reinhardt is 1st from Greg and Sanderson. Sharnkovich, his 5th unassisted. In the 3rd, Brady Tkachuk on the power play from Batherson and Stutzla. It's his 11th. And then Nazem Kadri just scores moments ago, his 6th of the season. Thank you all so much for everything. We appreciate you. 992. We are 8 subscribers away from 25K. Maybe it happens overnight. Maybe it happens tomorrow. But we will see. It's going to be a fun day on Wednesday. Leafs, Panthers, our next stream. We'll see you there. Have a great night. Have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday. Good night, everybody. If I can find my closing. There it is. Good night. We'll see you again. Let's go.